Kind of
that kind of friend.
No. It's just like a thing where it's just like if I give money to a friend, I'm like I don't want to chase them down for it. So it's like this is just this.
Oh, we're live. Oh,
and if they want to give it to me, then cool.
Oh, wait, shit! I was about to say some shit.
Yeah, I was gonna name some people you don't even know.
I was gonna actually say some shit, but I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I mean, I could say it, but I'm trying to keep the peace in my relationship. That's all.
You about to say like you about to say that Leslie owes me like $5,000.
Oh no! If you're in a couple, like
not.
That's gone. That money's gone.
Yeah. But, like, I kind of figured. I mean, it's not 5,000. It's almost okay. We'll say that.
Dude, okay, I won't say who.
It's almost $1,000.
But Warren knows who this person is. I went on a very month-long trip to Taiwan and Japan.
Oh,
and
don't she owes you money?
Well, hold on. The person, well, they still owe me money, but that's a story for the other day. But the person who I went with couldn't really afford the trip, even though it was their idea. So like, there was parts of it I just outright. No. There was parts of it I outright paid for because I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go anyway." So I guess you could just tag along, and I guess we're not splitting this. I'm paying it. But there were parts of it where I legit gave her like $1,200, and she owed me that for years. And it got to the point, and honestly, this is probably why we're not friends anymore, but it got to the literal point where I was all like, it got to the point where I was like, the only reason I'm still talking to you because you owe me $1,200 and I want that shit back.
I mean, that's a great way of making sure you keep in contact with people.
And then out of nowhere, she paid it back to me one day. But
good on her then.
And then and then we're not friends.
But they're still not friends.
Well, yeah, they were friends because he was trying to get his money back. He got his money back, so, therefore, the transaction is done.
I have no alliances.
Why is Pepe waving a credit card? I'll be right back. Hold on.
That was your friend
entertain everyone while I come right back. I need to go grab something for my El Drinko. Hold on.
I'm actually trying to finish up my goddamn presentation.
That's like $1,200.
I'm over here like googling pictures of Motoi Sakuraba. Like I don't know what Manuel's talking about, and I don't care.
Lil.
Oh God, story of our lives. What's the most amount of money you'd be okay like lending your friend?
30.
Okay, like $30 or
$30.
30 G's.
30 G. A whole car.
Dude, you are. Not gonna lie.
Say it.
I don't know. I said you're
Tell
so
me
stingy. I said you're so stingy.
I'm so broke, is what I am. Fuck you.
But no. You are right though. You are correct. You only give out what you are willing to lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't get in my situation. I was like, damn. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting this back because she's out seeing BTS right now, and I'm just like, bitch. I was like, bro, that costs more than the money I got.
And they were
Let's just say,
too, weren't they?
No, she actually got her tickets.
Oh wow,
nice. She's an armchair.
So yeah,
don't let Leslie know that I called her an army because she says that she's not, but she's
an
fucking
army.
lying.
Wait, we're talking about BTS.
That's what they call themselves. Army.
Yeah,
they're talking about BTS. I am
Sylvia is the biggest BTS fan that ever existed.
I'll fucking rip your head off.
Nice. Hi everyone, this is Drink Talk Learn, and it's Easter, and Jesus is currently in a cave.
Zombie.
No, he's
Easter.
He's not a zombie, actually.
Easter's tomorrow.
We're in between the Easterness.
Jesus is a lich.
He's currently dead. So
oh my God,
this is a night of debauchery. So everyone go. There's that meme I shared.
I believe Mardi Gras was a while ago.
Did I send you that? That's a scary bunny, by the way. But there was
That's a cat.
That's a cat.
God damn, Manuel.
Oh my
bunny.
Oh.
It's
anyway,
okay. Remember,
5 minutes in.
I don't have the chat open. Why Pepe anyway? Why does everyone finish the presentation for the show? It's Holy Saturday. It's Holy. Is it actually called Holy Saturday, JD? I don't believe.
I really think you just made that up. Pretty sure you made that up.
Anyway.
You lying liar.
Hold on. I just realized I have nothing open. Hold on. Anyways, I'm Manuel. And that's it. There's nothing else. I'm just Manuel. Pleiades, introduce yourself.
Which how many more of these do we got left?
3.
Woo! Welcome to the not penultimate, the penultimate DTL.
Penultimate.
DTL standing for Drink Talk Learn, where we all come in here every other Saturday with some form of a topic to talk about. It could be anything from weird things we're interested in to comfort watches to just general fuckery. Everybody comes in, we talk for about 3 minutes. After those 3 minutes in that presentation, gotta take a drink. Every minute thereafter, take another drink. Goes on with the meta that basically involves derailing whoever the hell is presenting in order to get them absolutely turned. Generally speaking, time limit of like 40 minutes or something like that. But honestly, like so long as it's interesting, like we just rock with it. We ask that anything you fucking do while you're watching this, we're not culpable of. If you want to drink at home, make sure you're of age. If you want to drink, otherwise, don't do it. Also, again, if you wind up getting incarcerated for any stupid things, not our fault, all on you.
Or if you like end up dead somewhere, you know.
Yeah, if you wind up dead, make sure you
because of
definitely Manuel's fault somehow.
Yeah, that,
you know what? Yeah,
we'll
blame Manuel. Let's do it.
I am Pleiades. I am guess the host. I don't even fucking know. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at PLEIA_DS for the dankest of memes and the occasional highly curated.
So true, bestie.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Sorry.
Hold up. Now admit to it. Okay, now that you admitted to it, what did you do?
Hold on, I need to fix this. I'm gonna fix it before I say anything. I have a couple like other Twitters besides Elevator222, and I also do help.
Oh, you posted on the wrong one.
I posted on the wrong Twitter.
Oh, damn it! That means that he has a burner somewhere out there. Oh shit!
I do have a burner, but it was not a burner.
No, that's where where he posts all the flagrant shit, like the cancel shit.
That's where I'm like.
Yeah, he does post the cancel stuff. I've seen him.
Now you're just making up shit. Anyways, Warren.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Hello guys. My name is Warren, aka Frederick Badman, aka that dude, but not that dude, aka Too Many Names McGee. And man, this is the second. We're almost done with DTL. I kind of feel sad, but I kind of don't.
I kind of feel sad, but I don't.
What do we do? What else do I do? I do the gaming stream on Wednesdays where A to J, aka with Manuel, we're playing Elden Ring. I got super
I was so mad at you looking back on that stream.
I was so fucking mad, dude. I was so fucking mad.
And you technically didn't beat him.
I was tilted. You shut the fuck up. Yes, I did. I beat him on my other character. I was like, I was that petty that I switched to a character that could actually whip his ass, and I whipped his ass. And then aside from this, we'll also do the metal panel and metal 80s metal panel for Fanime, and hopefully Anime Expo. And I'm actually doing metal reviews again.
Nice. Sick.
So, oh yeah, are we supposed to drink? I got this whole bottle of Stella Rosa. Let's go.
I've been I'm already on my fourth shot in case you didn't notice.
Hell yeah!
Oh, and damn, joining us tonight all the way from Peachy Land. Even though are you still
that is disbanded. I am now just a lone radish.
But wouldn't you still be a peach because you're from the peach state?
No, technically that's not true. Even though peaches are the fruit of Georgia, apparently it's like Florida, no, Tennessee, no, some other state that produces peaches. We actually produce more apricots.
So you're an apricot.
I guess I'm an apricot. Am I introducing myself? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, go for it.
That's it.
Hi, I am Daikon, aka Daikonquest, aka Sylvia. And I like JRPGs. Hello.
Hello. Oh, I thought I was just like, are you also Too Many Names McGee too?
I I would like to discard of Sylvia altogether. That's like my aunt's name. I don't want it, but
The boomer name, Sylvia.
it's an incredibly boomer name.
Would you prefer us to not call you that then?
I mean,
Actually, yeah.
I'm not offended if you
Like-
do.
like-
I just hear it and I'm like, oh my god, it's like Karen or something.
Oh, Karen. I thought you said Kieran. I'm like, who's Kieran?
Yeah.
The guy from Team 4
We'll
Star.
We'll go with Daikon just to make it like.
Daikon.
Which one do
sounds
you
way
prefer?
cooler. Huh?
Which one do you
Daikon.
prefer? Daikon?
Yeah.
Well,
Daikon.
Okay,
I'll call
we'll
you-
do that. We'll do that.
Radish Sama.
That works too.
Radish.
I swear to God, I was trying to Google something else because I was trying to add one last thing to my presentation. And I actually Googled radish because I said it. I
You
hate
did
when
the
I do
thing where
that.
like you see a word and it's a color, but it's like the actual word that it's forced for a color that it's different than the actual color it's colored in.
Pleiades, we haven't started drinking yet. And what the fuck are you saying?
You've never seen that before? It'll be
No,
the
you-
word blue, but the word is actually red, like in color, but the text says blue.
What does your cup say?
There is a shirt. I don't know if you're. Are we talking about the same?
Oh,
Big
BS.
fucking
Ladies.
store. What?
There's like
Wait.
this. This is this one guy. He's a Crip guy that he has sort of his own clothing brand, and he has a shirt that says blue, but it's in red.
There's what the fuck?
I love that. That was not.
And it's funny.
That's more or
It's-
less
it-
honestly what I was thinking about. But yeah.
Because it was just kind of.
Pretty
I was just like, oh, is it the same thing? And he's just like, yeah, I'm a Crip, but I like red. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, cool.
Listen,
Sure.
that's the thing. A lot of people wind up just going on that site just because you get a lot more options with coordination.
Yep, same
A
here.
lot more stuff.
I'm
you
like,
can do
okay,
with red.
but guys, maybe we should get on.
So I think Warren will go first in a second when he comes back.
I had to open up a window because it's hot AF.
I have a giant bag
Yeah, starting to get
of,
to that time of year.
of
Not
triple
looking forward
berry
to it.
nut trail mix. I don't think I
Nani
like
the
that.
fuck?
It's from like Costco. And I'm
Okay, let me-
staring at it. I'm like, should I bring that closer
Okay.
so I can eat it during the stream?
Why don't you just get it right
I'm
now?
glad that you're actually eating something instead of just like pounding alcohol straight.
Yeah, I ate a Hot Pocket before we started because I felt like I had to eat something, but that's literally all I've eaten today is a Hot Pocket.
Oh man, oh god, you're gonna die. Well,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not
gonna
gonna die, but you're gonna wish that you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, let me actually make sure I got all this shit.
There was
All this shit good.
isn't that the subtitle to like Death Wish like 7? I wish I was dead.
Me every morning.
Oh man.
How is it? There's only been 2 episodes of that what's it called? Spy X Family or whatever it's called, and it is like constantly just flooding my timeline. I'm
I
gonna
don't-
wind up watching it, but
I swear to God, I've never heard of like
you
the way
don't pay attention at all.
anime like pop up for me. I swear to God, like Callie's like I talked about that all the time. I'm like,
Yes,
It
I
I
did.
was
fucking
popular even as a manga series.
exactly. I've
Yeah.
never heard of it in my life.
Because you don't pay attention. We talked about it multiple times.
Yeah, apparently
Like, what year did you stop paying attention to anime? Like 1995?
Doesn't pay attention.
Actually,
to life.
He actually.
I've been
stopped.
watching.
He's
I've been watching a lot of idol anime because we have an idol anime panel that we're doing at
Oh
Fanime.
shit, did you watch Paripi Kome?
No, what's that?
Oh dude, it's about the fucking that famous strategist from the warring era of the Three Kingdoms. I can't fucking remember his name, but basically he gets isekai'd into the modern world. And
Hey, what's it called?
Oh, reverse
Paripi Kome. And
Um,
he basically uses his strategizing skills to help a girl become an idol.
What the
like it.
fuck?
Yeah,
I'm looking
it's
this up.
cute.
I've never heard
Oh,
of
word?
this.
Wait. Wait.
I've never heard. Wait. Oh, so it's
Sun
new.
Yeah. Well, the manga's been around for a minute, but yeah, it just got its anime, and it's like super like well made.
That's sick.
Wait, hold on.
Fun.
Stop for a second. I
I'm
gotta
gonna
stop for a
send you
second.
the opening.
Oh, yeah.
What did you refer to this guy as?
He was a strategist from
Sun
the
Tzu, yeah.
warring era of the Three
You're
Kingdoms.
talking
or
about
whatever.
Kong Ming.
Yes,
Zhuge
Kong
Liang.
Ming. Thank you.
Oh, Kong Ming. I think it's Sun
Zhuge
Tzu.
Liang, like literally, like basically the protagonist of the Three. If you read the novel, I mean.
I don't know,
Who-
like if you're
Oh wait, you can even if you want, you can click the share button at the bottom, and it should give you an option to like share like a browser window or anything if you want to.
Hold on. Oh.
I was thinking like Art of War. And like that applied to the idols. I was like, that sounds kind of lit.
Apparently, the official English title is "Ya Boy Kong Ming."
Yes.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
It's me, ya boy.
Ya boy.
It's ya boy.
Oh God, which option am I?
It's actually a really good Kong Ming rap that one of my Malaysian
I'm just sending
homies
this to
did.
you can share it.
Check out for it.
There you go.
Oh,
I dropped it in current
Bang
show.
Bang.
Oh, current show? All right.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That's a movie that.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this actually what this is?
Yeah.
I love you.
Well, oh no, wait, no, not that song. No, it's based off a Eurobeat song, I think.
Oh. And okay, I have to make sure my entire screen is not like.
Oh, this song kind
wild
of
shit.
slaps.
Okay.
Who's sharing it? Is always sharing it?
I got
Am
it.
listening to this on my own? Okay.
No, I'm sharing it.
Because if we're derailing this, I might as well derail this properly. Written by Ian Fleming.
Stopping that.
Yeah, exactly. I thought when Sylvia was talking about the strategist, I thought you were talking about like somebody from the Japanese warring states. I'm not sure if you said China. And I was not
No,
listening.
I said Three Kingdoms.
But okay, exactly. And I was gonna say, like, I swear you said warring states. I'm gonna go back and check and have a little note on screen. I swear you said warring states because there is a Chinese
warring era.
There is a warring states period in China, but that was like the one that ended with the chin, on top.
Okay, shut up.
But anyway, play the damn thing.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Oh, you don't have no sound. Who shared this? It's played. Oh, there it goes. Never mind, I hear it. Oh, we're getting claimed. I just realized this.
We're gonna get claimed today anyway, by the way. So.
I mean, at least
Bye-bye monetization.
we
Bye-bye.
made it like 10 minutes in.
Oh, you gotta do that dance.
Oh,
Gotta do that dance.
kill it.
That looks like you.
That looks like you.
I know. That's Sylvia. I didn't know you were in
What do
this
you
show.
mean that looks like me? Are you calling me Kong Ming?
No, not Kong Ming, the girl.
Yeah, the girl. Yeah, not.
Did this just come
I'm
out?
not even
Y'all-
blonde, but okay.
Y'all don't know this because she doesn't have a camera on, but that's her. That's Sylvia.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Just not blonde.
Bullshit. She's a radish.
You have the same.
Unless I'm
You have the
being
same
lied to.
energy.
You gotta do this dance. Come on. That's you. Come on.
I'll cosplay Kong Ming.
This is
You cosplay Kong Ming. I hope.
I'm sure it
Do
won't be
it.
problematic.
Oh
Lil.
my god, I spit out the soda all over. Hold on.
Yeah, but seriously though, imagine you're doing negotiations with some new talent, and like their manager comes in and just like a
It's just
fucking
like
like
Kong.
ancient, like fucking like strategist is like, oh god, I am about to get reamed right now.
I spit out the soda all over.
I don't know how, but I'm going to get fucked over in this contract.
Okay, first of all, I think I'm already buzzed. But second of all, I spit out the soda all over the monitor. I apologize for that spit take, by the way.
Cross that out on the bingo board, everybody. Manuel spilling shit.
Oh man, I don't know why that Sylvia's saying that won't be problematic. It took me a minute to like it hit my brain what she said and what
Haha,
she
you
meant.
forgot I was white.
Yeah, I forgot she was
Lil.
I'm glad she's gonna be red too.
because the name Sylvia
what?
didn't give it away. Actually, for some reason, I'm not sure why, but Sylvia is very
Yeah,
common
Sylvia-
in my family.
yeah,
Like
Sylvia's
I'll have a
a
lot of
Hispanic
Mexican
name.
Sylvias. Yeah.
And also
Oh,
like
yeah.
like Italian, like a lot of the
Yeah.
Romance languages.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's like,
I just
I'm
thinking of
positive I have an aunt, like by 10 aunts named Sylvia.
Yeah, probably.
there's even a male version, Silvio. Like
Silvio,
that gets
yeah.
used a lot too.
Dude, you want
You want
Dude,
to be Sylvia?
fact time? Sorry, that I just got excited.
Yes.
In Dragon Quest XI, there is a character named Sylvando, but in Japanese, his name is Sylvia. Yeah,
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Why did they even change it?
I just
You know,
need
I don't
one
know. I
laughing
guess
at
because
the
they're like,
joke that he
we
has.
can't give this guy a girl's name, Sylvando. But it's
Fun
not.
fact: in the very first Castlevania game, what the fuck is Belmont? I forgot his first name. But the
Simon?
Belmont dude, Simon Belmont. His name was Simon Belmondo.
That's kind of hard.
Belmondo.
It just sounds like he's like part of like he would have been in like Menudo or something in the 90s.
Fucking Ricky Martin. Anyway, that was like I gotta watch that anime.
This actually was really good.
Kong Ming, in the very famously, he was the one who turned the tides in the Battle of Chibi Red Cliffs.
Yes.
Depending on what version you believe, he either was able to just to convince the sides to like betray each other, well, technically betray each other, or he changed the winds so that the fire ships like burned all of South South's ships.
I like the
he's just a fucking gremlin.
Just
a whole gremlin
all the time.
Just piss off both sides and then just take over like when they're like just annihilated each other. Love it.
And for those who don't know, like Zhuge Liang's his like family name, but Kong Ming's his like courtesy name. And if you ever go to China and you try to ask like about like Zhuge Liang, nobody will know what the fuck you're talking about. I remember I was trying to get a Budaishi, one of those puppets. I have my Kong Ming one in that little bit, my puppet bag over there, and I kept asking for a Zhuge Liang, and they're like, "Who?" I'm like, and then my friend's like, "Idiot! Nobody calls him Zhuge Liang. Like, you're such an American." But yeah, anyways, that's my one Kong Ming story. Warren, start your shit.
I mean, could it also be that like, you know,
I already shared my screen.
Oh, fucking Pleiades, wake your ass up.
That's what you sound like.
Wait, when am I supposed to start?
Oh shit! Hold up, I'll start a timer.
Oh
for my
shit!
birthday, my
forgot
sister
what we're doing.
got me a Forever Love like little music box.
Wait, Pleiades. Don't. By the way, it's a stopwatch. We've been over this. 3, 2.
You can't
1.
tell me shit.
Shut up. 3, 2, 1. Start. Let's jam.
Okay. So this week I'm trying to go really fast, so I'm gonna go really, 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 really fast. I decided to cash in my Redux because I didn't do one because I forgot. I didn't know that we were supposed to do it because Manuel didn't say anything.
I did say it.
Okay, he did say it, but he didn't. But
we all did it.
Announce it.
We all did it except for you. Yeah, except for you.
So this is like a rain check. The rain check.
Oh, let's just in the chat. Are we gonna tell her what you? I'm just kidding. Oh god, I'm drunk. I need to shut up.
I didn't say
Leslie,
shit. You
fucking Warren over here, just fucking going on and on about like how much he loves you and how like amazing you are, and how much he appreciates you.
Yeah, he was being so disgusting about it.
This motherfucker.
Yep. Yeah, Manuel over here trying to say. Okay, you guys. I guess. Okay, so my Redux is probably something that you guys. Goddamn, Manuel, live in it. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll take one for that. Oh yeah.
Yep. Here you go for the sub.
Oh, I already had it poured. I just never actually drank it. Go figure. Yeah,
to the sub.
To the sub.
To Leslie.
To the sub.
Never dies.
So my Redux is probably something that everyone is tired of hearing of, but I love this one. This is like actually also one of my favorite details that I've done so far. So it's basically the storm. It's Storm Redux. We're getting claimed today.
Are you gonna make the fake band again? Is another fake band?
No, this is the Redux of the fake band. I'm redo. So, what is Storm, right? So basically, TLDR. Storm is basically my made-up like all-girl Korean group that play that like they look like K-pop girls. But shit, have that aesthetic. But
hell.
Yeah, they do. They are.
But basically, it's an all-girl Korean group that plays metal, but they look K-pop. Right?
That does not look K-pop, but go on.
No.
Japanese.
Oh no. We're not here. I'm telling you. What I'm saying is that I use this. The name Storm actually came from the inspiration from the Showa song Watashi wa Arashi, which is I Am the Storm.
I love that song. Remember that live version that we kept playing where she would like do she kind of did the splits, but she would like jump, and it was like, girl, your knees can't be good anymore after doing that.
Listen,
so this is like a little
we're gonna watch this is the clip.
Is it loud enough?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
He doesn't do the splits in this one. All right, I'm gonna stop it right here. Well, hold up.
What the Shiva?
Okay, all right, I gotta
It's a
stop
good
it.
song. I fucking love them.
This song was
I
fucking
have
awesome.
I have one of their. I found one of their CDs that I have. It's brand new, and it comes with a poster from that tour. And I'll probably give it to you, Warren, because I want to get rid of it.
Oh,
so I'll give it to you.
This
Yes.
it'll be on my wall.
Anyways.
So why am I doing this? I just want to refine my presentation because last time I felt it was kind of meh. And then I was trying to look for some actually all girl Korean metal bands, and there's a lot of rock bands, but not metal bands.
Oh, you're drinking from the
and
bottle.
I just kind of enjoy doing these fanficky kind of stuff, right? So what's the catch? So basically, it's girls that look like this, right? That play music by people that look like this. It's a nice little bit of duality.
It's so weird because like the top right and the bottom right is just like there's such a disparity.
Wait, who's the bottom
but
right?
I know
Yes,
exactly
there
what
is.
you mean.
That's Sex Machine Guns.
Oh, I thought okay. I'm like I recognize the blonde guy, but I didn't know the others were okay.
And then you have and then for fans like this, right? And also for fans like this. So it's just like I guess in the same vein as Japan's baby metal, like where the metal dudes like them and the pop kid and little like J-pop kids like them.
I saw a clip of people talking like fucking like the new Kirby game and how apparently hard the new DDD scene goes, and like people just superimpose that and just like fucking people just moshing their fucking brains out.
It's wild, dude. I bet. And so these are the members. This is Honcho, aka Boss.
Oof.
All right, she's the lead. She's the drummer and the leader of Storm. I'm gonna pass all these up because I'll just take that out. Basically, she's headstrong, kind-hearted, and stern. She loves sweets, fitness, and late night drives with the band. And I'm just gonna kind of go through this.
With the band.
Why are you taking the app on the screen?
And so this is her kit.
God
right
damn!
here. All right.
Wait, hold on. I had to make a post about. Oh, that's a fucking Neil Peart kit.
I think they call this a drumzilla, and she also has to play with aluminum drumsticks because she is so buff that she fucks up her wooden ones. So she's like, aluminum it is.
Aluminium for our British
peak mommy energy. Love it.
And then we have our singer Mars. All right. And then
it totally looks like she's holding a cock.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought so too. I didn't want to say I wasn't gonna say anything though, but Pleiades did, I agree.
Man,
it's just her phone yeah,
we just see penises everywhere.
Honestly,
she's like,
this is her gear.
Like,
that's a you problem. That's
a you problem, man.
Saying that it's a problem.
I know I told this exact same story the first time we did this presentation, but we'll say it again. When I was a kid and we used to do like backyard shows.
It's gonna be really weird considering we're talking about holding dicks.
No, anyways, one of the bands that came on before us, they had one of those mics on the bottom left, and the dude was like, it was a punk show, and the dude was like going like this, like singing like crazy, like just screaming into it, and he bashed it into his mouth and like broke a bunch of teeth.
Well,
not on purpose. Like he did it on accident.
Wow. This is the energy.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then we have our girl Rain, which is the bass player. Right.
Let's see.
This is too much.
That's such an idle picture on the right.
Well, yeah.
Wait, I want to read Indecisiveness. Wait, go back. Oh, insects, the wild outdoors.
I just didn't want to say any of this because this is too much.
Yeah, Manuel, are you keeping track of the timer, the stopwatch?
Yeah, I said drink. Did nobody hear?
And then, and these are her favorite bases right here. If you don't know, this is the Taiji base.
What's the base in the middle called?
That one, that's an Iceman.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. That's one of my favorite guitars.
I was just curious if you knew them. Not that you would put it on here if you did it. And I'm just being an asshole. Keep going.
And then we have our twin guitarists. Okay, they're in the canon. They are literally twins. So this is Futen and Sanga.
That's quite the zipper.
And yes,
it's like the opposite of a onesie.
Damn.
So basically,
wait, what'd you say?
I said hot a what? Bubba be it.
What?
That sounds just as confusing said slowly.
No, I agree.
Probably more confusing.
Hot a what? Bubba be it. Continue.
Seriously,
It's okay. I'm just shooting through this. So basically,
stop. Wait, go back.
What?
I want to see. Look, apparently Songa would like this because you're being rushed. Or dislike. Sorry, I can't read. I'm Manuel. I don't know how to read.
It's okay. Well, basically, like TLDR, they're twins, and Songa just loves playing super fast, while Futen likes like more melodic shit. So that's why they kind of mesh a little bit. They mesh well together. But
is this like a wait? Is this like a naming convention theme thing?
Okay.
Okay.
If you don't notice,
Songa,
they're supposed to actually. They're supposed to have Raijin and Fujin.
There we go.
One has Raijin, the other one has Fujin tattooed.
I knew it. Okay, there we go. That's where that was.
Keep going.
The hamster in my brain was like spinning the wheel.
So Futen has hers is obviously is Fujin.
Whose chair is squeaking?
That's me.
Put it.
I thought that was you.
What, can you guys hear it?
Chair. Yeah, it's going.
As I'm talking, or
yeah.
Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear this?
Stop moving your butt.
Quit wiggling.
Can you guys hear me? My clap?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, now I can't.
I actually can't. That's wild.
Oh, okay. It's because you guys.
What he's trying to say is that his mic's supposed to be canceling it out, but I guess it wasn't.
But my chair is moving as I'm talking. So
drink and keep going.
Here, I'll move.
No, don't move.
This is Songa's favorite guitars. Okay, super pretty. A lot of like edges and spikes.
Is that a Warlock?
Guitar. No.
It looks like a bootleg Warlock. What is that in the middle?
That does not.
This is Akira Takasaki's brand, dog.
That looks like a bootleg Warlock.
I like the red Warlock. One. It looks cool.
Because Warlock has that kind of thing. By the way, look at BC Wish Warlock and you'll see. Anyways, keep going.
Warlock wishes it could be a fucking killer guitar. Sorry, not sorry. Oh yeah, and she's also a lefty. Futen's also a lefty.
Whoa.
So she plays. So it's opposite.
Her hair looks like a Frutista Breeze from Taco Bell.
It does.
I'm glad I wasn't drinking that.
Okay, and then I'm trying to get through this fast. And then we have Ivory, aka Evoa, aka Evie, and she is their keyboardist.
I know.
Where's Ebony?
Who the fuck is this?
Where's Ebony?
Listen, you can't do hold on me.
All fluffers.
That's it. There's a 5-piece. They're a 5-piece band.
She's quirky. That means she dances in the rain or something. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm drunk. Keep going.
It means that she leaves out crystals on the windowsill for the moonlight.
The keytar.
Wow.
The key. Look at that keytar. It looks like a key sword.
Yeah.
That looks.
Dude, have they made like a JRPG protagonist that fights with a keytar yet?
They should. Get on that, Sylvia.
That red one looks like it could be like a cleaver or something.
I know
that looks like fucking Ichigo's sword.
The music version of the blood.
No.
The music version of the fucking gunblade.
Oh wait, what's supposed to say more about Storm? What the fuck? Okay, so this is the band logo right here. I tried very hard. Okay.
Oh, you made this. This is not the logo you showed last time, I think, was it?
No, last time it was red, but then I realized that the band colors was white and blue, and more prominently blue. So why did I have a logo?
Oh, you matched the PowerPoint template to it too. I love it. Nice.
I did my best, dog. See, look, it's a storm. Oh my god.
My slide looks so stupid in comparison. Oh well.
No, don't worry about it. This is already made.
I had to learn how to use it last night, and I'm still not sure what the hell I'm doing.
You're a slide.
Daikon, like 90% of my presentations haven't even had slideshows. It's just like fucking, here's this shit. Let me talk about it.
My shit is, I put too much into it, so I kind of like...
The cleaver tar.
But basically, we call, see, the fans that like to stay back, we call them stormtroopers, and then the fans that like to go into the pit, we call them storm riders.
That's a really good Deep Purple song.
Stormtroopers, that's like trademarked though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's okay.
No, fun fact. Wait, two words. It's 2 words. It's trademarked, not 1 word.
Oh, so they made it 1 and it's cool. Yeah. That's
how we avoid it. And then so the first album is called Road Warriors. I actually changed this. All right. The basic lyrical content is just very. The sound is
What is that symbol? Is that an esports team?
drink.
I don't know. I just found some random shit because I wanted to have cars in it.
Before. I don't remember.
But basically,
fire.
So with each album, like there's like obviously different sounds that's being produced. So here's this kind of like very commercial, easy, classic heavy metal stuff, hair metal and glam metal things, just to to have some really catchy stuff for people to listen to that isn't too like extreme. And
so they just didn't have like album art for their first album.
No, I don't do art.
Listen, it works for
find
Kanye.
stuff.
Like you couldn't Google it? Okay.
Wow, Sylvia's talking
It's an aesthetic choice.
I'm curious. I've got questions. What? I'm invested. I want to know.
No, I did. No, this is you know what? Well, okay. From the canon, they obviously hired somebody. In the real life, I found it on Google.
I don't follow. I don't know what you mean, but okay.
All right, all right. We're gonna continue with the canon. So this is a little snippet of a song that is on Road Warriors. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love Crush 40.
That's some.
Is that what
that's
this
some
is?
bass.
All right, then we're gonna continue. No, stop it, video.
Stop it, video.
And then the second album is actually called it's called Heavier Than Hell.
Is that the album art?
Yes, that's the album art.
That's
it's
actually basically their album art.
Yep.
Damn, Sylvia has issues with this.
I'm curious.
Yeah, she's curious. It is. So basically, it's a guy holding up hell. All right, and with this album, they actually their sound changes from actually doing classic heavy metal stuff to be just a little bit more extreme, more of a mix of thrash metal, black metal, death metal, and they just kind of splice it up and just put it into the blender. And then okay, here you go. So here is a sample of Heavier Than Hell.
Heaven wouldn't.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Top right.
Sylvia, stop. Oh, that beat change.
As opposed to Heavier Than Heaven. Well, Heaven's not heavy at all, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Heaven would be like helium. Like
so basically,
it's
actually
just like a negative way. It like lifts
like a little bit more of a. They get more aggressive as it goes. So the third album is called Lightning Air. So this one is where instead of it, I mean, it's still pretty heavy, but it's more of like melodic death metal and power metal, and it's literally in the name. It's way more melodic, neoclassical shit. So yeah,
prog rock,
very, very, very pretty, very, very pretty stuff. Like very heavy sound, like sounding guitars, super aggressive, but sounds super beautiful still at the same time. And then, so this is a song off of Lightning Air.
That's
how long?
That sounds like what Ingve wishes he could do. Drink, by the way. I think I missed like.
Wow.
Hence me being, hey, Manuel, you keeping track of shit.
Yeah, I think I've only missed one so far. To be fair, I have been.
Okay. This is I actually made it too long. And then for their fourth album is basically it's called What Lies Beyond, and then What Lies Beyond the Cosmic Edge. So basically, it's a it's actually a different kind of vibe. Still very much metal, but has more of like that old sci-fi kind of element into it. Still really heavy, but a lot more progressive than probably the first two records. Not so much the third record, but still quite progressive. You guys will hear in the next scene. If you guys, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, like, it's very well. He was here. Like, it sounds super sci-fi.
Drink.
How long is this going for? Okay.
I'm curious where these songs actually come from. But anyway, by the
What are
way,
you talking
the internet's ruined.
There's
The internet's ruined me. The internet's ruined me, but I see Goatsy in that image. Don't ask.
Okay.
There's not even any hands.
So yeah.
In the
Can we
middle.
just
Look at
continue?
that.
No.
So I'm almost done. So what do you expect at concerts, right? So we have merch, you know, photo cards, you know, because little.
Oh my God.
That's what all that's all the craze. You know what I mean?
I
and
thought
also
you
lights.
gave me the impression that these women were in the 80s or something. What year is it?
They're ahead of their time.
It's now. It's present.
The present?
It's the present. Mhm.
Present time.
Mhm.
Present day.
Present day.
Did you design that light stick?
Yeah, huh? And then we have light sticks. See, it's literal the S, where it has like little spikes
where's
on
S?
it and rhinestones.
Wait.
Here,
Manuel and Bad Main, you guys are both confusing me. Is this like a fictional band? What are you doing? Like, what do you mean?
No, it's
Did
a
you
band.
design
Oh,
them?
I thought
That's the real band.
Sylvia doesn't know what's happening. It's funny.
No, this is a
Quit
real
Oh.
band.
Quit it, Manuel.
Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah,
You're
it's a
confusing me.
real band. It's a real band right
Then,
now.
okay, why does
Out
Manuel
there.
keep turning to you and going, "Did you
'Cause-
design that? Did you design that?"
Manuel
Manuel over
doesn't
here,
remember anything happening.
Yeah, Manuel doesn't. Yeah, he's
Manuel,
old.
shut
Remember,
up.
Manuel's
They're
here.
fucking
He's a
with any-
primordial. Remember,
Okay, I'm gonna shut
Pangea
up.
was here. He was here when the fucking rock
We
hit the
mentioned,
fucking
like-
Earth, and then it made Earth.
Drink. Keep going, Warren.
Manuel, are you the fucking fish that crawled out of the ooze?
Yeah, the one who
No,
like,
he's the goldfish in the
life
bowl.
forever.
I'll
the one who-
kill you for your crimes.
And then we also have they also have T-shirts. So this is the front, and then the left arm sleeve with a big old S in it. In the back, oh my god, it's
Where's the
American,
S?
Korean,
Oh my
Japan tour.
god.
All right,
So-
that's cool.
That's
hot.
that's a
Um,
League of Legends character. That's Ash. Oh, that's Ash.
No,
No, that's
that's they designed this.
I'm strongly opposed to K-pop, but K-metal, hey.
Yeah, it's awesome. I thought that this is a great duality. And so the pit, so basically they have pits. Look at that. We have people moshing, we have fucking
got
stage
pit.
diving, and people stay in
This
dude
dude
crowd surfing.
That's an
Dude in the
actual pic
upper
of
right?
Sylvia on the right.
Dude in the upper right looks like he's on that Twitter feed of like weird energy club pictures.
Oh,
We're just like the
Corning's
wildest shit happening.
she's fucking got this on film.
What?
Oh, she
The upper
keeps
left
us
just
playing.
looks like a fucking war. That's not even a
Fun.
concert. That's just like I don't even know what.
Dude,
like a
there's
scene
no
from
way
One Piece.
no one caught him. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't done a front flip, but I actually did a
I
side.
would absolutely be
and-
dodging that man.
I was gonna say like
We catch these people.
you would have to be a nice person
surprisingly,
to catch them.
not gonna lie.
I'd be like,
Yeah, no, I'm leaving the concert hall with my life.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like the last time I went with like my brother to a show, someone booted him in the face and his nose bled. Someone almost kicked me in the face. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time.
I was gonna say that's kind of
I
what you
didn't
pay
know
for.
that's where that story was going.
No, that's the opposite of fun, actually.
That
Yeah, I
is what
tell
you
you.
pay for.
That GG Allen doc, people got shit thrown at them. Keep going.
No.
And then we also had the people in the stands, with the little light sticks, and they're like, making the chants and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
I vibe with those
Like-
people.
It's okay. I kind of do too now that I'm getting old.
Exactly.
I do miss the pit though, not gonna lie.
No.
And then but not only that, we have bass solo intermissions. Okay,
Oh, what
Oh,
the fuck?
boy.
but they have
Wow, is that actually her on stage?
Yeah.
hell yes.
That's amazing.
Who does your choreography?
Wow, she's even hotter in real life.
She's on fire.
I can't.
Hold up. You guys think I'm done?
Who's wiggling the photo?
I had to do it. I did it. Because there's not enough things in the video to just stand still. So I wanted it to be to move
Wow,
around.
you've really done her justice.
Just waiting.
Okay, so I was supposed to do like guitar battles, but I couldn't upload this thing on time.
Why'd you do that?
Stop my covering.
Pro, you asshole! I'm crying. Oh. Holy shit! How was the? And that's how you chose to end it.
Drake, keep going. I don't know what's
Oh
happening.
my god.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not done. Bitch. Let's go. This is the thing we're going back and at it again. This.
All right.
Watch this. Hold up. Watch this.
Oh shit.
Oh damn!
Oh, I do believe she's busting it down sexual style. She's goaded with the sauce, Nigel.
Damn. The fact that her knees don't give out.
Oh my god.
I like the other one sitting.
That's
All right.
talent.
You made me gargle my alcohol.
You made me spit out the soda
All right.
earlier. Anyways.
And quite literally, that is it because bam.
Holy shit. Incredible. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
That was
Yes,
amazing.
that was
I'm
that was a
invested.
They're real.
Yeah.
They're real. They're real.
They're
real.
real.
No.
And
Oh, wait, how do I?
Bad
Wait,
Man
you're not
did
Kelly.
not design their merch.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that was them.
That was them.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
Take one more drink because I think we're good.
Yo, I drank
kinda-
all my bottle of Stella Rosa, though.
I kind of need to pee, so we'll have a pee break and then I'll go next. But let's
So,
Pleiades, what are you drinking?
Me?
Yeah, what's in that jar thing?
Jar?
Is that
It's
like
not pee.
Canadian whiskey?
It's the cheapest, most cost-effective liquor. So I could.
How much of an
fuck myself
alcoholic
up.
am I? How much of an alcoholic am I? That I'm like, that's Canadian whiskey from like.
That's it because it's cheap. Come on. You think
Anyway.
I'm whipping out the good shit?
So, entertain the kind folks while me and Warren pee.
Yeah, Pleiades, do that.
Radish, where the fuck did you get your name from?
Who?
Radish, Daikon.
Oh! I thought you said ranch. Like ranch. Where the fuck? And I'm like scanning the comments looking for ranch. I don't know. It just felt like destiny. Like I really liked Narima Daikon brothers, and then I liked Aokubi Daikon, and I don't know. Radishes just seemed to be a reoccurring theme in my life, and I'm like, that's it. My name is Daikon. And then Twitter wouldn't let me be Daikon, so I had to be Daikon Quest. And I liked it because Quest, and I like Dragon Quest, and then Daikon and Quest, and the middle segment is the word conquest. There's all these fun little things going on with it. I never conquested, no.
Now, I was actually going to ask, did you track down whoever actually had that Twitter tag? Or
Yeah, I did. They haven't posted on Twitter for like a decade or something. And
Isn't that the most
I'm gonna go
frustrating
find them and
thing?
kill them.
yeah,
Kill
no,
them and take their name.
I've added them several times. I'm like, hey, give me your name. But they don't respond. They might be dead.
Or that's it. Somebody has Pleiades with the actual fucking like DES, like how it's properly supposed to be spelled. Same thing, just dead account, not even like a big account. And it drives me insane that like I just can't be like, hey, they're not fucking using this. Come on, like.
Oh my god, I just looked and they haven't posted on Twitter since 2007.
Why are these accounts still here? Why are these tags still taking up space? Come on now.
Yeah, give me your name. Yeah, I added them like how long was this? 2019. I added them and I said, give me your @ Stinky.
I respect the honesty.
Wow, welcome back, PP King. You're muted,
That
by the way.
honestly would be a good name.
You're muted, Stinky.
Good name.
Stinky PP King. There you go. Oh, no, you're still muted. Quit talking. There you go. Oh, no, you're muted again.
So the fun thing that I figured out is that I can mute Manuel at will, and I've just been fucking with him this entire time.
Oh my god!
Like when he was trying to explain to you, Daikon, like how to do the settings or whatever in the mic, and he kept like cutting out. Yeah.
Oh my god! No.
The funny part is that
I hate this guy now. I thought we were bros. He had a little Winnie the Pooh on his desk. He's laughing at my jokes. I'm like, we could be friends, but now that's all changed.
Oh, it was all on Manuel.
Wait, is that the Drink Talk Learn mug?
Yeah.
Yeah, Callie made us Drink Talk Learn mug. Mine is upside down. Like I'm holding
idiot.
I'm holding it the correct way.
No, man, you're holding it backwards, dog. You have to. I mean, upside down. Put it the other way.
I'm scared to drink out of it because I know me. I'll fucking like, oh, it's upside down. Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah,
Daikon, I did a whole fucking presentation on Winnie the Pooh.
He changed his shirt.
My boy, Winnie the Pooh's my boy. I have a very, very big Winnie the Pooh collection.
Leslie said she liked your shirt. Now you changed it.
Damn.
Yeah, because
like how you're like, oh, Brad.
Wait, why'd you change your shirt? The tiger print was cool. Now look at your bare naked arms.
Your bare naked arms.
Okay. I'm going.
Nobody wants to see your bare naked arms. Slut.
I know, and he called him a slut. And it's even funnier because like when he wears those kind of cutoff thingies, every so often like a nipple will pop out. I'm like, you're gonna fucking get us canceled here. It's like put the nipples away.
I cut them too deep in because I have to like figure it out.
Manuel over here stopping us from like getting to the next level. Like,
yeah,
why would you
Manuel's
stop
dying
that?
in D&D?
Yeah, you ever wonder why you still only have 302 followers?
Wow!
Wow!
You don't let the boys bust out the nippy.
That will do it.
Pleiades. There was that one time on a DTL when you were like we were all wasted. I'm like, Pleiades, whip it out, and you actually caught up and started undoing your pants, and Molly had to stop you.
That's wasn't scary.
I didn't even realize that she actually did that.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was Molly. And I was like, Pleiades, sit down. Like, don't do
Hey, Tarzan boy, why are you so hot? You don't got any AC in LA?
Probably not.
We don't have AC here.
I am in the Central Valley, and we don't do AC here because there's too many people. There's not enough people to have the AC on, so we just turn on the fan.
And you do,
that's so very sad.
You guys have it boo-boo in Georgia. Oh, last time I was there.
Georgia.
What do you mean we had a boo-boo in Georgia?
See,
what does that mean?
He knows the song. He knows the song.
It's all humid over there, and it feels weird.
No, it's good for your skin.
I brought this up with Daikon and the other people, and like none of you guys know fucking Georgia on my mind, but fucking Pleiades over here fucking from like fucking where the fuck are you from? Pennsylvania, doxing you.
Why would we no, it's a bad song, and
that's a good song.
See, but like you know what, you've been lying to me.
I'm from Georgia and I live in Georgia, so I get to say it's a bad song.
To be fair, it is different. That's
true. That's true.
It's not if it's like what you're used to, then that's just regular to you.
What's that one song? Like California.
No. You shut the fuck up. No. You shut the fuck up, right? There's only one California song, okay? And that's by Tupac and Dr. Dre. All right.
Oh,
nobody else.
I love that song.
I thought you were going to say that.
I've only heard like 2 Red Hot Chili Pepper songs, and they're both about California. And I'm like, is that all they sing about?
Yes.
Really?
Under the
California Cation.
Oh yeah,
that's a good show. That's a really fucking good show. That is criminally slept on.
Hold on, Californication was one of my favorite Red Hot Chili Pepper albums because that came out right when I was like in high school, and I was listening to it again for the full time recently. And there's a song in there I used to love called
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
High school.
And there's a Yes, there's a song in
Manuel
there.
remembers
Red Hot
planting the
Chili
first
Peppers
chili
were in the
pepper.
60s?
Fuck you. There's a song in there. And you know how funny that joke is. So you see my presentation, but there's a song in there called "All Around the World," I think it is, and I used to love that song growing up. And it ends with him doing like Asianisms, and I'm like, oh,
What?
What the
Wait,
fuck is an
wait.
Asianism?
Warren knows what I'm saying.
What?
Warren, I can't say it because I'm not about to like get myself recorded on.
What?
On the...
If you're just saying what they're saying, that doesn't mean you're saying it.
He's basically saying what everyone thinks Chinese sounds like to people, you know, like to Westerners.
Oh, like change all the L's to R's.
Oh.
That shit?
No, you know the word I'm saying. There's a certain series of words.
It's literally like that one. That was it 1 week.
Go listen to it.
The
It's the end of the
shitty,
song.
the
It's the whole
shitty
outro
buffet
of the
guy
song.
from South Park.
He what was that one song? He said something that is something
Oh, wait,
the Chinese
wait.
chicken, kinda in that same vein.
No. Oh shit. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh god, what's that song?
I ain't gonna say that either. Yeah,
Oh,
you ain't
shit.
getting no sound.
Within the same vein of that of what he said there.
It's been 1 week. Something. I'm racist.
That
Again.
has nothing to do with
Something I'm
anything
racist.
else.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I need to pour my mixed drink. I'm gonna pour this like Malibu tasting rum.
Anyway,
Is
humidity
this a shot?
Awesome.
Is this a
It's
shot?
good for
Is this
your
a shot?
skin.
Is that a shot?
Wait, hold on.
No,
I poured some of that on the
humans are
floor.
basically
I mean,
walking slugs. You need to be moist.
Wait.
Oh, for
Dyke,
sure.
okay,
Listen, it's
you know
great
what? It's
living in
because
the
you're
devil's
probably
ass
like
crack.
you're probably like super used to it. For me, I went
Daikon's a
there and I was
slug.
like, I was like, dude, it's so because my folks live out there, and I'm just like, God damn it! I spent so many days with no shirt. They're like, why don't you have clothes? I was like, it feels weird. I come from a place either dry cold, but not even cold. It's dry chill or it's just dry heat. There's nothing in between. So
Dry heat's totally like.
Oh yeah, JD's moving to
Okay.
Georgia soon.
Who?
JD's move. Our mod for our podcast. He's moving to Georgia.
Oh,
I forgot because he got a company.
Georgia.
He got a job with some Georgia-based video game company. Hold
Oh,
on.
I
Tripwire?
didn't even know they had anybody there.
Wait, is that the company you're working for, JD? That sounds very familiar. I think it.
Tripwire is the
There's a
only
whole
Georgia-based video game company that
Oh
yeah, I
I'm
was
my
gonna
god!
say.
aware of.
Hold on, Leslie, stop! Leslie, no.
Wait.
Bad
We are
Leslie.
Why is
fucking
that-
dying.
Bad
We
Leslie.
are going
What
to
happened?
actually
Bad
die.
Leslie.
Wait,
Bad
what happened?
Leslie.
Oh,
She
hold
redeemed
on.
Take a shot
I
3
have
times.
To, I have to pop out the fucking screen cap.
You want to need to redeem 3 times? Mom money.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh no, I
How
forgot
many-
to turn the mic.
We'll all take a shot each, and I'll take
I
all
will
3.
Take the other 3.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
I'm just gonna space them out.
This one's
We
to
all nice.
this one's to
Soju?
radishes. This is to radishes around the
Mhm.
world.
Thank you.
Well, there's more than one radish?
Yeah, there's like a whole colony.
Is that what
You
a
must
group of
find it.
radishes is called?
Yeah. They come from space. There's a planet Daikon, and we all look the same too.
That's
I
racist.
thought you said they were different
Oh
though.
dang. How's
What
that
is the difference?
racist?
What
I
the
don't
heck?
even-
It's
This
true.
one's-
We're just
Would that be-
manufactured the same.
Would that
This
be
was to Winnie the
veggies?
Pooh.
Oh, cheers.
Winnie the Pooh.
All stuff with fluffies, Winnie the Pooh.
And there goes our Chinese
Winnie the Pooh.
viewership. Ooh.
No, we're okay. As long as we
Wait,
don't say that
ooh!
another country is not another
Oh,
country.
do not bring that up. I am not about to be
What,
involved in the
you gonna
soundbite.
pull a
No,
a
no, no,
Kiryu
no,
Coco?
Oh, I thought you said John Cena. But yes.
to the
Turn the
island.
Millennium.
Hold on, I got a good one. To the island of Formosa, and if you don't know what that island is, then go Google it.
Nah.
Wait, what's in Formosa? Okay, now that all 3 of us don't know, you have to fucking tell us.
What the fuck are you talking?
That's the name of the island of that we call Taiwan.
Uh-huh.
I have never heard of it referred
Watch
to
out,
as
Manuel.
that ever. Like, you might as well have just
No, it's
given
the
us the
island we call
longitude
Taiwan.
and latitude coordinates.
Fun fact. This is a real fact. The island is called Taiwan. The area, I won't use the other word. The area is officially known as the Republic of China. I always
Officially,
You are
by
a
way the
shill.
officials.
I like how you told me not to say anything, and you're the one over here saying.
This is the
always
thing.
Like, it's always
Manuel's
my pet
always like,
peeve.
"Oh, we can't say this because it'll cancel. You can't say that because it'll cancel." Manuel is the one saying the cancel bullshit.
Right. I was like, hold up.
Nobody
I was
else.
about to.
It is
He's like,
always him.
He's like, oh, we're not gonna talk about that. And all of a sudden, he's
Okay,
like,
you know what?
did
Yeah,
you know? And I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, you're right. Borahae. Oh yeah, because Leslie's like fucking at the. I'll take one to Borahae. That's the BTS bullshit. The purple or blue noise or what the fuck that is. To Bora, you gotta take this to Warren because
That
this
would be
girlfriend
cool
to Borahae.
Blue noise.
I don't know what Borahae is, but fuck it.
Yeah,
To
let's quit
Borahae.
throwing out all these made up names.
Technically, every name is.
Did you really?
Oh,
Right.
hey,
Why are you pulling this up? We can read the comments. They're right there.
I ain't posture
Oh, no, I had
checking
to
that.
pop
actually, I don't read, so I don't know how to read.
Oh my god. Do
Yeah,
do your presentation.
Yeah, hold on. Let me open. I closed it like a dumbass. Hold on. What button presses? Okay, it's slideshow. I'm a dumbass.
Do Control Alt Delete. Control F4.
Oh, Mr. Talker's saying some crazy shit. I'm reading the chat.
wait.
What did
Don't
he
put
say?
that on
What's real?
screen, ladies. I'm
Do it. Don't be scared.
Control
What are you
Shift
talking
T.
about? Wait, this?
Don't be
Yes, keep
scared.
that. Hold on.
Okay, I got you.
No, Bill Talk. I don't know how to figure this out. Oh my god, please take that off right now. I'm not starting to take that off.
Oh
I just
shit!
don't-
Oh damn! I
God.
misclicked. Oh fuck!
She just like me, for real.
Wait,
She do
play.
be, though.
I mean, who?
Wait, who?
I'm doing a bit. I'm
Okay,
doing
there.
a bit.
Share my
Yeah, I forgot
screen.
that was my I left my desktop on.
Not Warren. What's your name? Pleiades.
How did you get us confused?
I don't.
Because you
know.
guys
He's
both, you guys
racist.
both look the same. Yeah.
Ah!
yeah,
I
yeah,
called
man.
it.
All
Yeah,
your
you-
kind look
Yeah,
the
man,
same.
you're a racist.
Wait, is that one of those custom music box things?
Yeah, my little
talking
sister got
about?
this for me, an ex Japan one, forever love.
That's
music
cool as
box.
fuck. I've always
Warren,
thought
you-
about getting one of those.
You're gonna love the shit I got.
Weeaboo.
Gilgamesh. That's going on this weekend, by the
I
Hey,
am-
way.
what does
I am-
that have to do with X Japan?
I'm being
I know because
racist.
Manuel's just like it's Japanese, so it has to be Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
But
Anyways,
yes, I'm pretty much a weeb. Rip.
Well, I'm not going. You go.
No, you're gonna love the stuff I'm gonna give you. Anyways.
Nope. Nope. Pause. Nope. No.
I actually did
Nope.
call Daikon Cali earlier, but nobody noticed. So yeah.
You called everybody every
Wow.
name other than their actual name.
You also just like ramble and bumble a lot, and I just stopped paying attention.
Oh, thanks for
Yeah,
letting
that
us know
makes
because we
sense.
tell him that
Jesus,
too, and he doesn't listen to us. He's always like,
Yeah.
he's like, so then I started shooting.
Pleiades.
There, started blasting.
Except my screen, you motherfucker.
There you go. Then I started blasting. There you go. That's what Manuel does.
What's the magic word?
He goes off on a tangent,
I
stops
love
going
you.
on a tangent because he realizes he's on a tangent, and then
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
on to another tangent.
Say it back. Say it back.
You want me to lie?
Oh wow.
Oh dang, who's the presenter?
I'm really drunk.
Are you
Anyways.
Sonic?
Yeah, I'm Sonic. I have a hit movie out. It's the biggest movie of the country right now.
Yeah, if you want to watch it online.
Oh my god, I loved it.
It actually was
Hey,
a good
I
movie.
actually
come back.
enjoyed the Sonic movie.
I liked it way better than the first. Not that the first one was bad, but I liked it way better than the
The
first.
first one was good.
First one was good. You shut the fuck up, Manuel.
Yeah,
No,
I
good.
got Sonic PTSD. I can't, man. I grew up like
Anyway.
with all the fucking like Sonic OCs and all that
Pleiades.
shit. I just
Pleiades. Pleiades. Did you set the
Dude,
timer?
wait. Did we all grow up reading the Archie comics?
I actually have some of those still.
my
I
God.
actually have a shit ton of them. I got like omnibuses for
too.
like the early ass shit, and then like there's a
Please,
blank
I need
space,
to
and then I
know.
have like the newer shit.
No, hold
Like
on.
right
please,
before
stop.
they had to fucking
Stop.
reboot everything because Ken
Stop.
Penders is
Let's see.
a fuck ass.
There's
Timer.
a pervert, yeah, and they went like full furry. Yeah, no, those are good times. My grandpa would get me the new issue, and then we'd go to Sonic to get a chili dog, and it was good. It was good times.
Yo, that's
I'm pretty
pretty
sure I
godlike.
Oh, I
only
wanna-
actually ate chili dogs because of Sonic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
same.
Reset the timer because I know you put the timer.
It's
on.
a
You really gotta
stopwatch. Pay attention, man.
Fuck you. Reset it. Let's go. Let's go. So today I'm talking about Hawkwind Space Ritual, aka my other favorite album. Now I'm gonna warn everyone right now. I censored it there There's technically titties on this album cover. And
Are you
unfortunately,
serious? You
Are
censored that?
But
artistic titty? Damn.
I don't know if we can show artistic titties, but
You can. There's literally like body painting.
Well, anyways, later on, I can't censor it because it's like when we hear some of the music, so you're gonna see them anyway. Anyways, so intro and stuff. So I've done a lot of my favorite albums, aka albums that changed my life in the over the past like 60 or so DTLs. If you remember, I did a whole presentation on Deep Purple's Burn, which is my favorite album of all time, and I talked about the Phantom Agony, which
You've never mentioned this before.
Fuck you. And then I did a presentation on the Phantom on Epica, and I mentioned how the Phantom Agony was also one of those albums that like changed my life because I hadn't heard music like that before. And now talk about Hawkwind. Fun fact, since DTL is ending and we're never going to get to it, if I ever did another one, the next one I would have done was Malice Miser's Bara no Seido, which was the very first Japanese CD I ever bought. And this is how old I am, by the way. I bought it when the album was new. This album was brand new. Like Malice Miser, I'm the only person I know of who likes Japanese music who actually bought a Malice Miser album when they were in
front of my salad.
Let me finish.
What is a CD?
Who bought a Malice Miser album when they were still active? Because nobody I know ever knew Malice Miser when they were actually active. Anyway,
you shut the fuck up. I know people.
What the fuck is a CD?
So
you said that right in front of Badman, Frederick.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yep,
it's okay. Both of them.
Accurate. Both of them. With that.
Okay,
both of them work.
Frederick.
He's too many names, McGee. So, anyways, how about Hawkwind? So, Pleiades. I'm not gonna lie. I had a whole different position.
Is that Mega Man?
No, that's Hawkwind.
Yo, it does look like the fucking 90s Mega
Yeah.
That's some like 90s Mega Man.
If you remember last DTL Pleiades, I talked about Steppenwolf, that werewolf song that Hawkwind did, and I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of cool that you actually remember the lyrics. I felt like it was one of those memes when you show someone your favorite song and they ignore it, but you actually, even though you were just making fun of me, you actually quoted back lyrics. So,
it's the bands. I'm the bands king. You know why I'm here.
Real talk.
I discovered this thing going on for as long as it has.
I discovered this band Hawkwind when I was in middle school because I was a nerd and I used to read a lot of fantasy novels.
You're still
Michael Moorcock, who's very
Michael Moorcock.
That's real fucking name. That's a real fucking name.
It's his real name.
Oh my gosh.
He's very well known for his Elric series. About this albino, like, a superhero, not superhero, but it's albino, like, fantasy character.
Drink!
And
there's like 3 different anime references all in this one slide. It's weird.
No, fun fact: the Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist is inspired from the name is named after Elric from Moorcock's novels.
Hawkwind, like I'm thinking about like Outlaw Star, and there's literally Gene Starwind, Jim
Yeah.
Hawkins, Hawkwind. Like it's both of their names like mashed together.
In case you haven't noticed, Michael Moorcock did have an association with the band. We'll get into that in a minute. But the reason why they're called Hawkwind is because they took their name from the character Hawk Moon. You might be wondering, why is it wind? Because one of the members was known for farting. So,
I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, wait. Farting character. What the fuck character?
So, anyways,
what the fuck are you talking about? What I've never heard of characters well known for farting other than Wario.
No, that's what I'm saying. The band made up the name Hawkwind because they're like, oh, in our Eternal Champion universe, because Moorcock was like friends with them, in our character would be Hawkwind because we'd be the Eternal Champion who farts.
That's so cool.
So actually,
anyways, I bought the Space
Wario.
Ritual CD. And I fucking loved it. And I still to this day play it like constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, so let's talk about the road to Space Ritual. By the way, I actually had to really like stop myself and like not go into a deep history of the band. So I do jump around. So stop if you have questions. So Hawkwind first was formed in 1969. Nice. But and
why does it look like a flag for a doomsday cult?
They ended up basically like founding the genre known as space rock, and you'll hear what that is soon.
I've actually heard of this.
Now, Hawkwind is definitely what you would call a collective of artists. They've only had one stable member, and I think they've had about, no exaggeration, they've had about 80 to 100 members of the band. They're still active today. They had a self-titled debut in 1970, and they had 2 albums that were called In Search of Space and Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. Yes, that's a stupid album for a name. And in those two albums, In Search of Space and Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do, they started a story about like the whole band, all their songs coming together, and it was called Space Ritual. And
can I interrupt you? I started Googling pictures of them, and they do look like a cult.
They actually kind of are. Fun fact:
their album cover looks like the fucking Heaven's Gate shit.
I don't have time to.
All these photos I'm seeing, it looks like documentary shit. Like, and like
I don't have time to go into it, but they actually used to do a yearly festival at Stonehenge. We used to be able to walk up to it.
Oh my god!
Of course, it was Stonehenge. Of course.
And one of their earliest filmed concerts was at Stonehenge. But anyways, so yeah, they were actually very famous. Like, we're gonna get to why you would know them.
You see how there's like a fucking there's a bird head right there and wings, and like it looks like a certain kind of like emblem that I'm not gonna mention right now. But if does. You know, you know.
Are they appropriating Native American culture?
Not that culture.
No, it's
a
actually
different
funny.
Culture.
There's there look like there's double lightning. There's like triple lightning, double lightning bolts.
Yeah, lightnings. Yeah, lightning.
I'm gonna move on. So I did this one differently. We're gonna tell the story of the album. We're gonna tell the story of the album by talking about the people involved with it, because there's a lot of people. So first of all, we're talking about the artists, aka the non-musicians. So first is Barney Bubbles, and
I love it when I was a kid.
In case you don't know who he is, he's a very, very famous like artist. Like, he used to work with a lot of bands.
His name was wait, is Bubbles his actual last name?
I think that's actually his legal name. That's not like a stage name.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
I gotta marry into that family.
There's
Sylvia.
No way. Drink.
Sylvia Bubbles.
If you had the last name of Bubbles and you unironically name your kid Barney, you fucking hate your child. You want them to have stripes.
I know. Like, go to your fucking room, Barney Bubbles.
Like that, they can't tell you shit after that.
They use your whole name.
Shut the fuck up, Barney Bubbles.
So his art, he was basically the person. By the way, he did that album cover that you were mentioning earlier. But he did a lot of art for like different bands. And he was a member
of the Heaven's
Gate
cult.
He designed the stage set for the Space Ritual show, and he also was the co-writer of Space Ritual story.
Heaven's Gate was actually at a fucking Space Ritual, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and he when Space Ritual first, like, the concert happened. By the way, this is a live album. When Space Ritual the concert happened, you would go to the show and they would give you a pamphlet, and the pamphlet was like this 32-page booklet.
It was
like a story.
Spiritual instructions, right?
That is like some fucking cult. Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Anyways, he passed away in 1983.
Shut up. They fucking rule. They're fucking based. Shut up.
We haven't even got to the musician. So the next person to talk about is Liquid Len. Liquid Len, aka his real name is Jonathan Smeaton.
Fuck that. Bring out Solid Len.
Shut up.
You're Solid Len.
Where's Punished Len?
They're fucking awesome.
Liquid Len and the Lensman.
Where the fuck is Naked Len?
They did the
Where's Punished Len?
Flisk Len.
He worked for a ton of artists too, but he's mostly known for Hawkwind. He's still alive, but he retired in 2018. So the next guy I want to talk about is Michael Moorcock.
He's an old dude.
That's Michael Moorcock. By the way, even though he just looks old because of the beard. That's him sitting, by the way. Nick Turner is the one on the right. We'll talk about him later. But
I need Michael less cock.
Michael Moorcock's actually relatively young in this picture. He just looks old.
No. That was actually the best line thus far this entire night.
Anyways, he wrote the Elric and the Eternal Champion series.
Looks like a fucking past version of Haley Joel Osment, like, grown up.
He looks like the pastor of this cult.
That
he kind of is. So he wrote two poems that are in Space Ritual. One is called The Black Corridor, which is about a novel he wrote, which is about how, like, deep and dark,
He wrote
and
a
uncaring
poem
spaces.
about his own novel.
You're gonna see. Hold on.
God, this
Hold on.
motherfucker sounds insufferable.
I hope everyone has a crap ton of weed or acid in their systems when you hear the next song. He also wrote a song called Sonic Attack, which is probably one of their most iconic songs for in live
That's
shows.
the greatest talk in Sonic Adventure 2 battle. Wait, no, it's Sonic Wind. Never mind.
So yeah, in case you're wondering, Michael Moorcock is still alive to this day. He actually was at a convention in San Jose, like in 2019, and I still kick myself I didn't go to it. But anyways, we're gonna hear the song. There's the titties, by the way, space titties. But we're gonna hear the song Sonic Attack.
So you censored the first one, but not this? It makes no fucking sense.
Are you ready to get sick?
Just count your blessings.
If you are making love, it is imperative to bring all bodies to orgasm simultaneously. Do not waste time blocking your
This is
ears.
Cult instructions.
Do not
Yeah,
waste
this is
time
actually like big
seeking
cult
the sound
energy.
through shelter. Try to get as far away from the sonic source as possible. Do not panic. Use your wheels, it is what they are for.
Wow, what a fucking banger, Manuel.
No one's called drink
Is
for a
this
while.
a song? Or is this a fucking, like, service?
It's art. It's art.
The fucking siren. We're under fucking attack.
This
Sonic
feels
Attack.
Like I turned on to, like, the wrong AM radio station on the wrong time.
You will hear a distant hissing in your ears. You will feel dizzy. You will feel the need to vomit. There will be bleeding from orifices. There will be an ache in the pelvic region.
So fun fact,
Okay.
fun-
No,
hold
no,
on,
no,
wait.
no, no,
Like
no,
in the
no,
pelvic
no, fuck
region?
that. No,
Certified
fuck that.
slapper.
Manuel,
Fun-
every single for as much shit that you have talked about, like, oh, this thing that is it's not actually like good to listen to or whatever, but people say it's artistic or whatever, and they just sound pretentious as fuck. This is what that fucking is.
Hold on. No, fun fact. When Manuel was a bit more edgy and younger, I had a solo project called Psycho X, and I'm not gonna lie. I wish I remembered this to include it because I still have both the song, and I'll find it before we're done, and I'll just play it separately. But a friend of mine who also designed the AJ Connections logo did our album cover, or mine.
You
and
can never complain about 3 Deep 5U shit ever.
I did an
again.
album. I did an album of.
I need a Lunchables.
I did album of music like this, and I covered Sonic Attack. Oh, sorry. So let's talk about Space Ritual.
Wait, I think that's a CIA weapon.
Let's talk about the band. So first of all, is a guy named Dave Brock. Dave Brock is the guitarist of Hawkwind. He's also the sole stable member. He's the only one who's been there from day one and is still there today. Don't get me wrong. It is. Don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of people who are still been there for like decades, but he's the only one who's always been there.
So not King Crimson.
He's also the band's like default vocalist. And I should mention this that Hawkwind has a crap ton of vocalists. Even in this one concert, this one album, there's like 5 vocalists.
Drink.
Oh, I didn't even say that. Michael Moorcock used to.
Drink.
That wasn't him on the recording of Sonic Attack, but he used to perform Sonic Attack when he was able to. He just wasn't available for that show that they recorded.
Why does it sound like he was like
Hey Manuel, look at those.
he was
look at those
Guile
butts.
and then he just fucking like retired.
So, anyways, it's funny because he's definitely the leader of the band. He does some good guitar shit, and he's also the vocalist and a lot of shit I'm going to show off later on. But I don't talk about him much. But honestly, don't think that's because he's not great. He's great, and he's very much still alive for me with Hawkwind. Now,
Did you say Cockwind?
Hawkwind. Now, I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk about all the members.
Yo, if that's not a band name, that needs to be a band name.
Del Detmar was a synthesizer player. So that was him. That was him. You could thank for like
Bowie knife. Is that a
fun fact.
fucking Bowie knife?
There was a concert. There was a concert. I mean, there was a concert that was stopped by the police because they were looking for drugs, and the band definitely had drugs on them. So Del Detmar turned his synthesizer up to like a really high frequency just to like fuck with the police dogs, so they couldn't find the drugs. That's a real story.
Censored the titties on the fucking super low resolution titties on the fucking drum set.
I wouldn't even notice.
I was looking at that.
They were
and
giant titties, too.
Nobody would have noticed.
Anyways, Dick Mick.
Uncensor them right now. I
Dick
bet.
Mick. Dick
I don't
Mick.
believe
Yeah, what are you?
Dick.
Hey, Manuel, what are you?
Rest in
Dick
peace.
Mick.
Rest in peace, Dick Mick. He passed away like in 2018. He was the sound generator. He was the one who did a lot of the sound effects.
Too much dickin'.
I mean,
too much
aren't
dickin'.
they all literally
Too much
sound
mickin'.
generators?
And Simon King was the drummer. So Nick Turner. Now you might not know who Nick Turner is, but very famously, there's a concert.
Oh no, he's that guy from that meme.
Hold on. Jimi Hendrix did a very famous concert at the Isle of Wight Festival, and at the concert, at the start of it, he's all like, "The song goes out to the cat with the silver face," and nobody knew who the fuck he was talking about. He was talking about Nick Turner because Hawkwind, the fucking like weird ass people they set up outside of the festival and played for free. But anyways,
so suckers.
The term is buskers when you and that honestly a lot of Hawkwind was like that.
There's an actual fucking term for it. Oh god.
He played the flute and the saxophone, and he also was the vocalist on several songs. Now he arguably is the face of the band, and he used to read him and I won't say the other person. I want to have a nice reveal for the end. Him and one of the other members used to take turns reading the poems when Michael Moorcock or Bob Calvert weren't around. And he wrote a song called Brainstorm, which we're going to hear in a second. And he still performs. He still does music to this day. And sometimes he performs as Nick Turner's Hawkwind or Nick Turner's Space Ritual. So
poems,
I want everyone to know that the whole album is not like Sonic Attack. This is a very standard rock song.
And it's titties again.
See, it's music.
The first actual song we've heard this entire presentation.
Skip forward a little. But yeah. So anyways,
I can't tell if the template changes because of the song or just because of like the stream rate.
So the next guy we're talking about is Robert Calvert. He is credited, I'm not joking, as poet and swazzle on the album.
One of the bad guys from Lazy Town.
Swazzle.
He was.
Oh my god, he does look like him.
Right?
He was an underground artist in every sense of the word. He was the one who was saying this.
He lived underground.
Was he number one?
He was the one. He was the one reading Sonic Attack.
There you go. He's the one.
No wait. He was the one reading Sonic Attack, and if you paid attention, he was also the one singing Steppenwolf that I played the last DTL. He also co-wrote the book of Space Ritual with Barty Bubbles, and he's been with the band from the earliest days. He technically on Space Ritual, he technically only read the poems, and he sung lead on one of the songs called Oregon Accumulator, and he actually continued with Hawkwind. He had a solo career, and then he passed away in 1988. Rest in peace.
Oh damn! Rest in peace.
Oh no!
So the next
shot from him.
Yeah. Oh, we have more shots, and you're gonna see the big shot.
I am like Kiss.
The next member is Stacia. By the
way, because the black and white makes it look like her, like her. There's
hold on.
More.
You don't even know yet. Now, it was really hard for me to find a picture of her with her titties not out, because that is her depicted on the cover of Space Ritual.
Why would you tell us this and like say like, hey, I could have made this presentation better, but I just
she has a nice, pretty large titties.
Yeah,
let's just leave it at that. But and she's naked all over the album, like inside the album of Space Ritual. She's credited as dancer and visual artist. Now it's funny because she's the only one credited, and by the way, she's credited as a member of the band, so I put her here. She, even though she wasn't the only dancer, because she danced with somebody named Miss Renee and Tony Carrera. Tony Carrera actually danced with Hawkwind way throughout the 80s.
Drink. I'm sorry. I just had like this is like one of those like mental like illusion things. What is her pants? What is this going on? Because it looks like shorts, and like I can see both of her legs, but then that thing is in the middle.
Oh, it's just bad coloring. That's part of the drum thing, I think, behind her. It's just like it's like where her like legs are open. So yeah. Now it's funny.
It looks like she's got like a loincloth or something.
Yeah, like something. I don't know how else to like explain it, but yeah.
Fun fact: apparently, she just started dancing on one of their shows. And if you look at Stacia, she's a pretty large woman all around. Like she's really tall, and then she's like thick with many C's. So like everyone would just like let's let her keep dancing for us. Nobody had the heart to tell her like, hey, can you get off the stage?
What do you mean
and then she
hard?
joined the band.
What do you mean
if
hard?
some-
I feel
if
like
somebody
they're not
jumped
fucking
up-
recruiter right now.
Yeah, somebody jumped up naked on stage or dancing, be like, she's a member of the band.
If it is a tall, beautiful, I'm as honest woman, yes, absolutely. Yes, this is part of the tour now. This is part of the
anyways. Unfortunately, as
Man,
you might
if
imagine,
I tried that, my ass would get kicked.
she's still alive today, and I wish I had the picture to show you guys. I actually found it. She actually performed on stage with Nick Turner at one of his recent Space Ritual shows. So, yeah.
Were her granny floppy titties flapping out?
No,
she
she
wears clothes now.
She wears clothes now. So the next guy we're talking about is Lemmy, and in case you didn't know, Lemmy was in this band.
Rest in peace, Lemmy.
Rest in peace, Lemmy. So Lemmy, obviously,
Lemmy from that second prop of the rapper game.
Lemmy doesn't need any introduction. He's most famous for being in the band Motorhead. But Hawkwind was his first band. Fun fact, he was their roadie, and he joined after their previous bassist like just quit because he had a fight with the band member, just didn't finish the tour. So it's like, hey Lemmy, you want to play bass? And he did. And fun fact, he didn't know how to. Well, he did not. He was a guitarist, and they needed him to play bass. And very famously, he's even said in interviews that the reason he plays bass the way he does was because he wasn't originally a bassist. That's why you hear a lot of chords, you hear a lot of like solos. It's like, what the fuck? Nobody plays a bass solo and shit like that.
Honestly, a lot of people like it started with that.
Now he does amazing bass throughout the entire album, and he does lead vocals on a lot of tracks. Fun fact: he actually would take turns with Nick Turner doing the poems. So yes, there are versions of Sonic Attack where he's reading Sonic Attack, and not only that, but on the version you heard earlier, that's him doing the "no one else" like that weird witchy sounding voice. So you hear Lemmy do vocals that you will never hear in fucking Motorhead. It's insane.
Yeah, because in Motorhead he sounds like he got a loogie in his throat all the time singing. Which is still great.
I remember from that it's like Ace of Spades. Drink.
Ace of Spades. So I can keep going on about him, but anyways, he's obviously more well known in Motorhead. Fun fact: the song Motorhead was originally a Hawkwind song. That was the last song he did with Hawkwind. Other songs that were on the Motorhead's first album, like Lost Johnny and The Watcher, and The Watcher is actually part of Space Ritual. It's a song about the Marvel character, The Watcher. You know, but yeah.
I'm surprised that
nerd.
Okay, yes.
Like
Storm has bass solos. By the way, now I don't know how the audio quality will play to you guys, but there is a bass solo in this song called "Lord of Light," and this was a song that like changed my life. I had never heard a bass solo in my middle school life at the time, and I was like, "You could play solos on bass," and it blew my mind. And you'll hear it in a second.
I mean, you heard them like before they were actually invented. Drink.
That's Dave Brock singing, by the way.
Drink so much.
Trying to get to. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, there goes the solo.
Fucking saxophone in here? What?
Yes, the saxophone.
Sax and bass.
Fucking love this song. Anyways, you get the point.
And that bass is so distorted.
It's honestly not bad.
And not only that, but like he has two bass solos. I cut that one off midway, and it's great. I love that song. Love Lemmy. He's fucking amazing.
Starting to believe. Help me. Pleiades.
Yes.
I'm starting to believe that 1960s comment you made earlier.
I'm surprised.
Manuel was actually there when the first loot was made.
By the way, there were some more titties right there, but there's no nipples, so we're good. That's Lemmy. That's Lemmy and Dave Brock singing right there. But anyways, I wanted to mention the album's fucking amazing. Does
shirt have puffy shoulders?
I think it does. Anyways, the album's amazing. Go fucking get high off your ass to listen to it one day. Fucking life changing. You don't even know.
Drugs are not cool.
Drugs are very cool.
Again,
legal in
Manuel
California.
of all people. Don't say this, blah blah blah. Motherfucker, saying the most cancelable shit.
By the way, did you ever wonder that's Stacia right there?
Just
with like
say no.
That's Stacia with the wig on towards the left, and you can see how much bigger she, like taller she is than every other member of the band. She's like 6 feet tall or something.
Wait, is the homegirl with? Wait, is she wearing a blonde wig right there?
She's wearing a wig there, yeah. Anyways, so Dave Brock said in an interview. Dave Brock said in an interview that literally the whole band was leading up to Space Ritual. That if they didn't do this concert, this show, this album, that they would have broken up. And you could definitely hear it because like there's no one person shining here. Like fucking Nick Turner wrote songs, Bob Calvert wrote songs, Moorcock wrote songs, Lemmy wrote songs, and they were all singing at the same time. And like Stacia's dancing, Liquid Len's doing his lights, Barney Bubbles is like fucking writing this story, and it truly is like a whole collaborative effort.
I mean, if you're not like churning stuff out consistently, then I mean, yeah, there's.
And they didn't break up. Obviously, Hawkwind did not break up. But it's just interesting that like definitely this was a peak of theirs. Don't get me wrong, they've had several other peaks since. It's not like this was like they only did shit music after this. They did great music after this. But it's just a really cool album to listen to because of that. Anyways. Fun fact, a lot of members have revisited Space Ritual. Like I mentioned, there was a band called Space Ritual that was made up of like other ex-Hawkwind members, like not Nick Turner, not like Dave Brock, and that did well. I've seen Nick Turner live myself several times. I actually sung backing vocals like on one of the songs. That's a fun story for another day. But anyways. So just for fun, we're gonna hear Motorhead, the Hawkwind version, and this one's cool because not only is there also a saxophone, Daikon, there's also a violin solo in the Hawkwind version of Motorhead.
That's not going to cut it. Is there any cowbell?
Not Stacia, by the way, but she's not naked here.
She's one letter away from being a failed video game platform.
Oh no, man! We're getting like 5 frames a second.
Oh,
it's like a flip book.
Yeah.
Warren knows this song. It's all about drugs.
I hope so.
But
do not drugs. Do not do drugs.
Hold on, I want to hear. Have you heard Motorhead with the violin?
Right? It's so fucking weird.
Violin solo. So anyways, yeah. Anyways.
I never want to hear that with Motorhead ever again.
Fun fact: if you ever hear the motor, if you ever
it sounds like a hootenanny.
If you ever
it sounded like a song that you'd hear at like some sort of like southern themed restaurant or some shit.
If you ever hear the actual Motorhead version, it just like sped up like crazy. It's like double that speed.
I can see why.
In case you didn't know, Motorhead is what you call somebody who's like high on speed. So yeah. Anyway, they can go on about Hawkwind forever.
But I never connected those dots until now.
What's funny is Space Ritual did a whole thing for Hawkwind. Like up until this point, they had done studio albums, but I didn't mention this. But Space Ritual is technically a live album. But they took the live tracks and they edited them down so they got rid of the audience sounds and they did some overdubs to like clean things up. And they even replaced vocals on some songs.
Dude, our audience are like live albums even still a thing? I'm actually asking. Like, I don't.
No, so I think honestly, I prefer live albums. Don't get me started on that rabbit hole. But
it's a different experience. But like, I literally don't even remember hearing about that. Like,
Hawkwind's a really good example. Like a lot of the Sonic Attack doesn't have a studio version, but Brainstorm does. And if you hear the studio version of Brainstorm, it's not nearly as good. Lord of Light does too, and Lord of Light does not have bass solos for some reason in the studio version. Don't ask me why. But anyways, But yeah, if you want to know more about Hawkwind, I don't want to keep going on about this. Then hit me up afterwards. I can go on about Hawkwind forever. Like I said, for like real talk, like I've been like I said, Nick Turner, like I've hung out with him many times. Like, you know, when he's still like, even though he's like a fucking old man, he still, when he does shows, he just like hangs out with fans and like kind of like almost like a homeless, you know, kind of like the GG Allen without the shit. Just like, you know, very hippie status.
Chill.
Anyways, conclusion. Oh yeah, I sent you titties. Sorry. That's it. Talk more about Hawkwind. Anyways, only 2 more DTL episodes left, so tune in for those. This is my last music one, unfortunately. So yeah. And now, hold on, before I'm actually done, we all need to take a shot to all the fallen members of Hawkwind, including, not least of all, is Lemmy.
Like shot per fallen member, or
no, just the one, but just one.
Oh, I thought we were taking one shot for everything. No, I'm down with it.
To Dick Mick, to Barney Bubbles, to Robert Calvert,
especially Barney Bubbles.
Yes, especially the Barney Bubbles.
Do you think Barney Bubbles or Barney Rubbles came first?
Oh my God, that was his last name, Rubbles. Oh my God, I did not put that together.
I don't know who thought of it first, but somebody definitely got those ideas from the other one.
Oh, you guys don't even know how close to involving right.
Are you okay, Manuel? You look perturbed.
Wait, what's perturbed?
Sorry, that last shot really went down the wrong way. I tell you, no, this rum.
It went into his butt.
I don't think any people live heard me say this, but this rum tastes weird. Anyways,
what has that ever kept you from drinking though?
Also, buy me the Space Ritual vinyl because I do not own it on vinyl.
Seriously, Space Ritual, Heaven's Gate.
Manuel really thinks he's an e-girl.
Yes, I will show you my feet. I will show you my feet.
But do you get paid for it?
No, I mean, give me the album.
Then you have lost the plot.
Wait, hold on. I want to see your feet now. Next time I see you, I want to look at your feet.
Frederick?
Yes.
Frederick?
There's only one person who we've
Are you a toe sucker?
Oh, Lemmy said she was 6'2". That's Stacia.
Well, then why are you...
Rip Leslie.
Why are you trying to get a peek?
Okay, in case you,
it's Emmanuel's foot.
Hold on, in case you don't know.
It's interesting.
I'm 6'2", and if you guys ever met me, I'm 6'2", so Stacia would be as tall as me. And even though it probably doesn't look like this because of scale, I don't but I like I like tower over like people like Molly or like.
No, yeah, look, Manuel's almost as tall as that building behind him. It's crazy.
It is.
It is. Also, is old.
But he's also in China.
I'm also in
China. Is that China? I don't think that's what China looks like. That looks more like Final Fantasy 14 or something.
It's very
They'll tell Manuel that. Manuel thinks it's China.
And it's just been like glassed over.
Stop being Chinese, Warren. Was that racist? That was very racist.
Again, consistently, the only person who says the craziest shit is Manuel.
Stop being Chinese. I'm not even Chinese.
Oh my God. We're gonna get
hold on, man. Are you gonna ask for forgiveness?
You're not even gonna make it to episode 69. You're just gonna get fucking banned off Twitch.
Manuel complains about like, oh no, be careful, don't say this, don't say that. He's the fucking one.
Anyway,
Manuel's also the guy I didn't want to get in trouble for titties, but here they are.
Oh my God. Yeah, Manuel do be throwing his titties all over stream. It's so disrespectful.
I mean,
and he's not even getting anything out of it.
Everyone loves titties, though. Titties like bring the world together.
So why are you censoring them? You hate the world. You hate togetherness.
Seriously, free the nipple. Come on.
Yeah. What are you? A Republican?
Oh my God, he totally is.
Just boring.
Fun fact: no, Sylvia doesn't even know. But on the last, it wasn't a DTL.
Her name is Daikon.
Daikon.
Please respect my
pronouns.
My
adjectives.
Handle name.
Well, would that be like a dead name?
I am
that dead naming
them.
What did you say?
I got through like fucking 10 different handles just to like throw the fucking smoke screen.
No, I mentioned this on a gaming stream, but in case you guys didn't know, this is like, by the way, watch the gaming streams, because on the gaming streams, like I tell all sorts of stories because like those don't get watched very often, and they're even on our other YouTube channel, which only gets like tens of views.
Do you put
so I tell stories. So I tell stories like I'll never tell anywhere else. But one of the stories I told was the very first time I registered to vote, and it was because
Red what?
I was a poor kid growing up.
No, wait. The first time you did what?
I went to register to vote
in the 1800s.
I went to college.
Oh, okay.
I went to college for the first time.
They had democracy back then.
Fuck you. So I went to college for the first time, and I was so excited about being an adult.
For the first time, like going to college for the first time is a wild ass sentence.
I mean, in case you didn't know this, I've been to college several times. I have like several degrees. Anyways, so I went to college for the first time, and when I was on campus, I used to hang out at the student center because I thought I was cool because I was like the cool kid. Like I'm in college now. I was poor.
Oh my god.
It's whatever. So one day, there was the people who were there to to register you to vote, and it was some guy who was clearly trying to get people to register for Democrats, and he was all like, when he walked up, I think you're not allowed to do this, by the way, fun fact, but he was all like, "Oh, you can register to vote." I'm like, "I don't register to vote." He's like, "Then come register." And he's like, "Okay." And we got to the part to check whether you're going to register as a Democrat or Republican. He kept trying to drill into me that, "Oh, Democrats help us. They do all this shit for us. They do all this, et cetera, et cetera." I didn't know shit. I mean, it's arguable whether I know it now. But at the time, it pissed me off that he was pushing the Democrat angle on me so hard. I checked Republican just to piss him off.
Oh my god.
Manuel did it out of spite.
I am going to absolutely eviscerate you.
Oh my god.
That's the end of that story.
Oh my god.
Manuel is a Republican. You little orange hair man.
Confirmed, I guess. Who's next?
You.
Me?
Me.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'm drunk.
But also, if you have to take a pee break, you can.
I don't.
Just pee. Just get the gamer cup.
I am an iron wall.
Gamer bottle.
No, I don't want to share a video file. How do I do this? Share. Slides?
Yeah.
Google Slides.
You can do that, or if you have multiple monitors, you can set it up to just be like that screen or monitor.
Wait,
okay.
52-inch bust. Oh yeah, but everyone go Google Stacia Hawkwind later on. You can see her impressive titties. Everyone. I
just go for the fucking Final Fantasy. Not Final Fantasy. Resident Evil 7. Big old fucking tall vampire mommy. Just go with that. But yeah,
Stacia is basically the IRL version of that, though.
Oh my god.
Yes, hence there is a requisite for if whatever reaches a certain parameters equal blah blah blah, then equals mommy. Cool. Then step on me, please.
Come on.
You're not
you
wrong.
Can process it. You can do it.
You know?
You can do this.
Like, what's the point of being stepped on if there's not, like, at least a decent amount of heft there?
By the way, Daikon, you have quite the neck in your icon.
What do you mean?
About?
You're like your like head is on a stick.
No, you're perceiving that incorrectly.
It's on her shoulders, and then there's headphones right there.
The headphones are making my neck look bigger than it is. It's like
and the thing is,
yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You're
I kind of do. Fuck.
And you're racist, and you're Republican. So shut up.
And also doesn't pay attention when people
with this world.
Really good manga, apparently.
Okay.
But I also will go ahead.
Oh, we did it! Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Tales of Symphonia.
It's my redemption arc. So the last time I tried to do this presentation, I was like drunk and I didn't have anything prepared.
You're doing a Redux. You're doing a Redux too.
She's doing Redux too. She didn't even know this. She's doing Redux.
Cool.
I like the last time I tried to convince people to play Tales of Symphonia. I was just drunk and I had like my action figures on stream and I was like pew pew, and then Lloyd does this and he's so cool. But I won't do that this time. You gonna pee?
But you're drunk this time. That means you might do it again.
No, I'm gonna go back and try and find pictures of this happening.
Oh no.
Go ahead. No, have fun.
You were here, Pleiades. You remember this?
I know, but I don't have that episode still downloaded. Is the thing because I wasn't doing that at the time. Callie was.
Oh, hold on. Wait, stop.
What?
None of us have started a timer yet. And
no, I did.
Oh, I'll start it again. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, go.
I told you I was already doing it.
Hello, my name is Daikon, and this is my presentation on why you should play Tales of Symphonia.
Wait, what's your name?
Daikon.
Okay.
I just love the
How
echo.
do I turn to the next screen? Shit. Oh, I got it. Check it out.
Hey, that's
Alright.
a big fucking fork.
Yeah, he's the Wonder Chef. He is hidden in every single town. He is disguised as a piece of furniture. And so you gotta walk around, and you have a look around, and like if you see a weird piece of furniture, you go and interact with it, and he'll bust out of there, and he'll be like, "Hello, I'm the Wonder Chef, and I'm going to teach you a new recipe."
You see anything that doesn't
game.
look like it's pre-rendered into the background?
Yeah, they do a good job of hiding it though. They like look at that corn hanging on the wall. You think that would be like the Wonder Chef, but no, it's just corn hanging on the wall. It's not a big deal.
What the fuck are you talking about? Where's the corn?
It's behind Wonder Chef's head. Come on, use your eyes. Yeah. Now you feel stupid. Anyway, so
why are they hanging corn on the wall?
Why aren't you?
Why aren't
you living your cottagecore dream life? Why aren't you hanging corn on the
wall?
Corn
has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it does. Anyway, you're
my
interrupting
people hang corn on the wall.
That's right, Frederick. Your people. So
why does this man need 3 different belts for his boots?
He's so very cool. And I'm gonna go into that later. All right, welcome. Wait, let me post on Twitter now that this is the important part.
Hey, let's go. Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's good though.
We finally reached the important part of the stream,
if you
which
would
is
you can absolutely modify your tag so that it actually is your Twitter @
I am too drunk for this. So listen, this is my piece on why I think Tales of Symphonia is the greatest JRPG ever made. And before you start booing me off the stage, hear me out and this 30-minute long segment. I want to begin by saying I love JRPGs.
Drink!
And
What stage?
Yo, this could be a video essay.
What stage?
I love JRPGs. I've grown up playing Dragon Quest, Grandia, Skies of Arcadia, and even other Tales of games. So at this point, you're probably thinking, Boomer can't get over her nostalgia. And you know what? There's probably a grain of, like a whole rice sack's truth to that. But I want to convey my feelings. I want to convey my feelings in the event that someone somewhere out there resonates with my take on what makes a JRPG good.
I know. The real question I have is, you mentioned all those things and didn't say the term Final Fantasy IX, in which case everything else.
Final Fantasy IX is my favorite Final Fantasy. It's my favorite.
Yeah, the Manuel.
Can you stop being so fucking likable?
Everybody knows Final Fantasy. Everybody fucking knows Final Fantasy. That's just a moot point.
Yeah, anyway. but 9 is the best one.
9 is the best one. You are absolutely correct about that. So
watch
anyway,
out. 7 people can come after you. Like,
fuck them.
Okay,
let them come. I want all the fucking smoke.
7 people haven't played other Final Fantasies. Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, continue.
We're gonna go into the first point of why Symphonia is.
That was the best one of the fucking night. Let's go.
Help me. Anyway, we're gonna begin with its rich and lively world. Firstly, I am of the mind that they don't make them like they used to.
True.
Obviously, you can't keep copying the classics, so the formula has to keep changing in order to obviously, produce something new and exciting. But I think that in the process, a lot of modern JRPGs lose the elements that make worlds feel cozy and lived in. An example being, if you explore a town in any modern JRPG, like, I don't know, Exilia, Zestiria, for example,
Drink.
more than
that echo's so godlike.
Yeah, I've got my little echo microphone in my hand.
I swear to God, it sounds like the fucking toy that I had as a kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Nostalgic as fuck.
I didn't want to say it because I thought something was just wrong with your mic. I didn't know you.
No, nothing's wrong with my mic. It gives me confidence to use.
I love this.
My little echo microphone. So
I absolutely fucking love it.
So an example being, if you explore a town in any modern JRPG, you more than likely can't go into the buildings that aren't story related. They're like cardboard towns. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I think breaking into people's homes and stealing their stuff is a core component to enjoying JRPGs. If I can't walk into somebody's house, have a look around. Oh shit. Talk to them about their problems, aspirations, or just how their day is going, unrelated to the main plot, then I don't want it. Another thing I like about going into random buildings is I just being able to take in the amount of detail that the developers put into like a single irrelevant building. And but there's there's even detail put into like completely inaccessible. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm rambling, I'm drunk.
No. You're good. You're good.
You're fine.
Tell me, you're on a good train of thought.
I'm on a good train of thought. So, in Symphonia, just for example, even in Symphonia, there are like random inaccessible areas that they bothered to put detail into. Let me how do I go to the next slide? Oh fuck, I'm drunk. Oh no, this is a problem.
You're good. Listen, homegirl, take your time.
There it is.
Oh yeah, look at that. They even gave it.
Let's go.
They even gave it a carpet.
That's right.
And toilet paper.
Look, toilet paper. Exactly. You can't see it because Goku's stupid face is in the way, but.
Goku. Where's Dad?
And then in Symphonia, there is hidden little details for you to explore, but there's even detail in scenes completely inaccessible to your camera. This scene, for example, is there's a bathroom completely out of view. Absolutely no way for the player to view this without breaking the game and like making the camera like go in there. And as you can see, they've got there's a little toilet. It's got a little lid. They put little hinges on it. There's a roll of toilet paper. On the opposite end of the bathroom, there's a little shelf with like a little drawer thing and like more toilet paper. Someone bothered to render toilet paper into this game. Nobody was ever going to see that toilet paper. No one was going to see it, but there it is. Anyway.
Also, I'm just delaying this for a couple of seconds because you're right about to drink. There's actually a thing in Grand Theft Auto, which is exactly like there's like you shouldn't be in this area, but they still fucking coded it to be there if you happen to get there.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right.
Oh, shit, I love that shit.
Yeah, no, you can tell when the developers love the games that they worked on.
That they had fun. I love that shit.
So, it's complete with a toilet, a rug, a little light, little toilet paper roll. It's just so cute, and
all the things that you want to hear when you shopping for a house.
Exactly, and if that doesn't tickle you, then you live a sad and joyless life. So Symphonia's entire world is peppered with little surprises and treats and details that just scream that the developers had a good time with this, and I love it. I'm here for it. How do I? Oh fuck, I'm drunk. Yes. All right, now we're moving on to the cast. Oh shit.
I think I see like 3 different Disgaea character templates in here.
You know what? Zelos, the one with red hair on the right, was in Disgaea. His voice actor.
Oh! Yeah. Oh shit! No way!
Yeah, his voice actor was something. I don't know. I'll fucking get there. I'll get to it. So something I personally find difficult with most JRPGs is finding a cast that is likable. More often than not, there will be like 2 good characters, and the rest are just tropes whose only real purpose is what they can offer in combat, if we're lucky. And in Symphonia, it covers both. You get 9 whole characters to choose from, and all of them have amazing characterization. And I have never cared more about a group of people by the end of a game than I have with Tales of Symphonia. Oh, fuck me. The characters each have their own in-depth backgrounds, hopes, fears, and quirks that set them apart from each other. Even NPCs are complex and well-written. And I don't want to get into spoiler territory because I'm going to be honest, I am presenting this with the utmost intention of getting people to play. So if you know, you know.
How long ago has this game gone on? I feel like this is kind of like, if you haven't been through by now, it's like
it came out in 2003, which was like the best year of video gaming ever.
On the GameCube.
Yeah, on
Might have
GameCube.
actually.
Well, you know what? No, there was
That's how I played.
there's
No,
games
Did they
here.
have-
in the
That's
original
probably
version
around
on
the same
GameCube.
time like Xenosaga came out on the PS2, and that's the only reason why I'm like, yeah, probably around that time. It's the best game.
Yeah, I hated
like,
Xenosaga.
era.
That was so boring. I'm sorry. Wait.
Cosmos though.
Wait.
Cosmos
Yeah,
had
Xenosaga. The one with the robot chick, right? That was
the
boring.
big titties. Yeah, titties.
Oh yeah, the one with the robot chick.
Yeah, she was hot. She was hot, but it was so boring.
Robo titties. Anyways, keep going.
Listen, the entire game is you from the like third person like perspective of Shion with the fucking tight ass skirt with like ass just shaking the entire goddamn
Yeah,
frame.
and that was cool, but like I need more. I need more when I'm playing a JRPG. I need a lot more.
More substance.
Yeah, look at these characters. They're so cute. Look at them. I kiss them. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love those. Love those guys.
Wait, you do what?
I kiss them. I kiss every single
How
one
do
of
you
them
kiss
to
them?
bed every night. I give them forehead kisses. I love
I
them.
Wait, how did you kiss them, though?
snorted a shot into my nose.
Get fucked. Get fucked, man.
Manuel was actually just fucking like freebasing alcohol at this point. Jesus
That
Christ.
hurt so much.
Get fucked.
This is what it's like when people say Final Fantasy VII is better than Final Fantasy IX. Drink.
So, oh shit.
Did he say that? Did you say that? No,
I
7
mean,
is
I'll
not
say it
better
now.
than 9.
All
No,
right,
It's
so
definitely
it's not.
That's a fact. Anyways,
Wait,
Lloyd,
what?
shut up, every single one of you. Lloyd, in particular, is my
Rip.
favorite. He is the game's main protag, so of course he's like our head empty hero. But usually protags in JRPGs will go one of two ways, which is dumb guy who just wants to do right by the world, or asshole turned soft by the end. And Lloyd is definitely dumb
Squall.
guy adjacent. But he's a lot more complex than that. He's an idealist with like a firm grasp on like common sense, and that's like unheard of. So
What the fuck is common sense?
yeah, so he's a moral compass, but not so much that he's like always able to make the right decisions. Like sometimes,
Relatable.
most times he just wants to put his feelings first, and so more often than not, it falls to his friends
excuse me.
to set him straight and keep him going down the right path. And we
Drink.
also get to watch.
Honestly, this is kind of like why I like One Piece.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, yeah, it's good shit. So we get to watch in like real time as like those same friends mold him into an even better and more responsible person. And it's just, and it's not like a flip that switch after one major event. Like we watch it happen in real time, and it really begins to feel like Lloyd is a real person. He's like super easy to relate with, and he's just a really good protag. Moving on. So that's a really good story. Oh man, I'm sloshed.
Why does some
So
girl look like Goblin Slayer?
who looks like Goblin Slayer? Who are you talking about?
No, Goblin Slayer Priestess, whatever the fuck. Bottom left.
What you mean?
She looked like the priestess in Goblin Slayer.
No, that's Colette. She's the chosen of mana.
That's Colette.
She's such a very good girl.
Colette is best girl.
She is best girl. Thank you, Manuel. All right, so good story. So without spoiling too much, it starts really cliched. All right, if you start this game, you're gonna be like, ah man, what was Daikon on about? This is just a normal JRPG. You're just a cocky
So
little swordsman.
dude got run over by a truck and then got transported to another world.
No, that's like isekai manga. That's a whole different ballpark. So we're talking strictly JRPGs. So you're a cocky little swordsman in a small village with with your childhood friends, and one of them just so happens to be the chosen. So you live in like the declining land of Silverant, where monsters and a group of people called the Desians oppress its inhabitants, and it's the chosen's job to offer her prayers at like 4 different altars to regenerate the world, and
That's a lot of altars.
yeah. And as the story progresses, no stone is left unturned. Anything you want to know about anything, you can learn as you like progress. But it's through like the main story progression or the billions of little side quests or skits that are like peppered throughout it that like kind of ties back to the world building section of my essay. But like there's just so much thought and care that is put into the world and its people. So like the more you pay attention to skits, NPCs, side quests, or just like surveying the towns, the more the world and its story starts to like really fall into place. Like everything feels like it's like connected and like intended, and it's just so fucking good.
I've had but my like friend who's been on this fucking stream before has like constantly like hyped up this game to me.
Symphonia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there like a thing where it's like, okay, explain, like, the rest of the shit, is it like Final Fantasy where the other games in the series are like pretty like distinct, or is there some sort of like through line? I've just been curious about that.
Oh man, repeat that. I'm drunk off my ass.
He's asking if they're all standalone or if there's this,
yeah, they are for the most part standalone. There's like every now and then some that are like connected to each other. Like there's a Symphonia Dawn of the New World. Everyone says it's ass, so I've not even bothered to like touch it.
I like it. That's on the Wii.
All right, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. But
yeah, Manuel like 7. You don't believe him.
I like 7 too, just not as much as 9.
Manuel takes like the contrarian takes.
I also hate Majora's Mask.
I listened to that album that changed his life a few minutes ago. I understand what Manuel's about.
I mean, it's really more of like a jam poetry thing.
Anyway,
Daikon. Yeah. Daikon, Sylvia, whatever. Oh my god, it's Motoi Sakuraba. We'll come back to him. So I'm gonna go into the voice acting.
Drink. Fuck, I don't know why, but the first time you said that name, I immediately thought of Cardcaptor Sakura. I was like, wait a second.
No, that's definitely no. He's no.
But then at the same time, I was like, wait a second, that's not the Sakura I'm thinking of. There's one in Face Day Night. It was the same fucking name.
You're just a weeaboo. Speaking of weeaboo.
You don't say.
Speaking of weeaboo, I am a piece of shit weeaboo through and through.
Gang, gang.
I will almost never choose the English dub over the original. But
why have you been on more of these pods?
Tales of Symphonia cast was expertly chosen as the disciples of God were. Scott Menville voices Lloyd. Does everyone know who Scott Menville is? Of course you do. He voices.
I've actually.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. He voices Robin from Teen Titans. Like.
Oh
shit! Okay.
Yeah. See, exactly. See, there you go. And so.
Drink.
Oh fuck me!
I'm not gonna lie. If the names aren't Johnny Bosch Young or like fucking
Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah, tonight's just gonna be a lot of. Do you know blah blah blah? Yes, you do.
Did I tell you I play guitar on stage with Johnny Young Bosch's band?
David, not. Is it David Hayter? Is that his name? Homeboy who did Spike's name.
Anyways, Daikon.
That dude.
Anyway, Scott Menville, Jennifer Hale, and
Daikon,
yep, that's right, Mysterious Otaku.
Fucking,
pop off.
There we go.
Pop off.
David Hayter.
All right, so Scott Menville voices Lloyd. Need I say more? No, but I will continue anyway. Colette Brunel is voiced by Heather Hogan. Yes, you've heard her voice. Gina Sage, Colleen O'Shaughnessy. I don't know how to say their name.
Is she related to the wrestler?
I don't know. Rain Sage is voiced by Carrie Walgren. Sheena Fukuyashi
like a familiar name.
is voiced by Jennifer Hale. Zelos Wilder is voiced by
Zelos!
Yeah, he's voiced by Shiloh Strong. He's like that's the voice that was in Disgaea. I forgot who he did though.
Oh shit. Okay, there we go.
Presea Combatir is voiced by Tara Strong. Regal Bryant is voiced by Crispin Freeman.
Yep. Another name that I recognize. There we go. Yep.
And
fucking Gardner Belt. Hell yeah.
Kratos Aryan is voiced by Cam Clark.
I'm pretty sure I do remember his name.
These are all big names.
I can't think of a name specifically.
This is an A-list cast of English voice acting for a video game. So like their performance is incredible. The JP cast is obviously just as incredible. Fucking Nana Mizuki voices Colette in the Japanese dub.
Oh shit!
Right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well now you do. And we also
have a long fucking discussion about like the best fucking Seiyu. A long fucking discussion.
Oh man, no, thank you. So we
had Wakamoto, goddammit.
We had Motoi Sakuraba. Let me get his face on here. Look at my little emo man.
I just thought about Motoi Sakura is literally a fucking character in Fate Stay Night.
Look at that eye.
Literally
covered.
He's so edgy.
Yo, he looks like me in high school.
So this is Motoi Sakuraba. He did the OST, the original soundtrack. And if you don't know who Motoi Sakuraba is, yes, you do. My man's has been in the Tales team since 1995, and he's worked on Star Ocean, Shining Force, Mario Golf and Tennis. I actually didn't know that.
Mario Tennis actually has like really fucking bomb.
Yeah, Valkyrie Profile, Golden Sun.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And this, I didn't know this either. Dark Souls. He did the fucking
shit.
Yeah, he did the Dark Souls soundtrack. What the fuck?
Oh,
Like
interesting.
1 through 3. Yep.
Also, I don't know who the fuck
did not know that.
Celestito is.
Look at that man. That's the Dark Souls man. Anyway.
In real life, it's not like fucking like the goddamn Norio Wakamoto or Ria Kugimiya. I probably don't know that.
Wow.
I played this game. I've been waiting for the screen to show up. Now that I didn't know she would have a battle screen, but when I first played Tales of Symphonia, I played the entire game with the homie of mine because it's multiplayer. Did you know that?
That's why the homie has been like recommending this game to me. For,
Unfortunately, it's only multiplayer
for the
in battle mode.
Yeah.
So you can't throughout the whole story and everything. You're not playing with
but
your
still,
friends.
I mean, that's still like a landmark for fucking RPG games.
Yeah. Like normally that's a solo project through and through, but when you're fighting, you can play with the homies. Mm-hmm. So combat is straight up. I do not give a shit about combat usually. I play JRPGs solely for the story, and I've heard a lot of people gripe about Symphonia's combat system. And honestly, I know. Honestly, I don't get it because
it was fun.
As uninterested as I am in combat, Symphonia has always been my favorite as far as turn-based goes. It's more like in many JRPGs, the standard is like a turn-based combat system rather than everyone moving simultaneously.
Right.
Characters would like take turns attacking one at a time, but in Symphonia, it has like a real-time linear combat system, meaning like all the characters can attack, cast spells, and even block. Yeah, even block or move at the same time. So you can like move either towards or away from enemies, hence the term linear. That's where that comes from because you can basically only move left and right. But like, I think that annoys some people.
That's still like a...
Yeah, exactly. And that annoys some people, but for me, it like really simplifies things because I don't have to worry about like my fucking depth perception.
That's an option.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I'm done already. I thought this was going to be so much more longer.
Go for it. If you need to take a break, I can pause right now.
No, it's too late. There's Zillis in a Speedo.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Look at him. He even got aviators on too.
Actually
yeah. He's caked up on a Saturday night. So overall,
is my man in the bottom left got one of those fucking like fucking
Kodamas? Yeah. Yeah. That's his weapon. All his weapons are like different variations of that.
I love that.
It's so good. I love Symphonia. And like any Tales of game, you got different outfits that you like, but they're not DLCs like they are today. You just like do a different like side quest or something and you unlock a new outfit and it's cute.
They used to give us whole games.
Okay,
they used to give us whole games.
Okay, I will concede this point. You mentioned Saiko Busujima and Kamaru Sugura. All right. Oh wait, no, Mine Fujiko. Okay, yeah. All right. Yep. Given. Okay, point given.
Yeah, let's go.
Point, Mr. Otaku.
Overall, I just think this game is like an absolute labor of love. And when I'm playing Tales of Symphonia and I'm enjoying time with like the cast, or I'm exploring towns or homes or just vibing out to the OST, I can tell that this was like a project that the staff had like an absolute blast making. And like who doesn't love little low poly GRPGs? Like look at them, they're so cute. He's got his little cheeks out. They're adorable. Little chibi guys.
I love the low poly.
Yes. I knew we were besties. Low poly.
I don't know. It just makes me feel comfy.
Absolutely. And everything's all nice and wrapped up with a cute aesthetic little bow on top. And like my last note is, okay, this is kind of personal. Nobody laugh at me, okay?
Go for it.
It's Autism Awareness Month, and I was diagnosed with Asperger's.
Drink.
Oh shoot! What a time to drink! What a time to drink!
I know. It was funny because I don't know if you noticed. I noticed it was time to drink, and I was about to tell Pleiades, like no, let her keep talking.
She's talking about Asperger's. Shut up.
And then he beat me to the punch anyway.
I think I've said this before, but I'll say the thing that I've said before. But go ahead, say what you're gonna say.
No, go ahead.
I've said this before, and like I've gotten like a non-zero amount of like approval. For me, the not the literal like meter stick for like if I can determine somebody's friend, but like this is just like a nice little like primer. I can tell if I can be friends with somebody if at some point they've questioned if they're autistic to some extent.
Okay, I was officially diagnosed. It's not a question of, but yes,
Anyway.
yes. I was diagnosed as a child with Asperger's. Now that's apparently a not cool phrase since it was coined by a Nazi or something. But
I didn't know that.
It's mostly the connotation, you know. Like,
yeah, no, you can't say Asperger's anymore because that became outdated in 2013. Now you refer to it as now level 1 ASD or autistic spectrum disorder, I think.
So high functioning, basically.
Yeah, I'm a high functioning autist. A lot of people
How I
when
felt
they
my
talk to
entire
me,
fucking life.
oh, you might be. A lot of
Probably.
people that are like high functioning autists are drawn to anime because of how like easily like
A lot of fan stuff. Yeah.
You can recognize like what their emotions are immediately. Like it's very like expressive, and that's like super helpful to autistic
If it's not
people.
like specifically in a certain way.
Yes,
like,
yes. Like one thing for high functioning autists that's like just a huge problem is like being able to read emotions and shit. Thank you. So when you watch anime, yeah. So with like anime and shit, it's like easily readable, and that's like a huge reason. Like a lot of people that are autistic are drawn to anime and video games and shit. But yeah, and Symphonia did a lot for me as a kid to like help me navigate socializing and handling like correction with grace. Like Lloyd gets corrected a lot and Tales of Symphonia, and I'm like, oh man, I'd be so pissed. What'd that bitch say? And then Lloyd's like, no, you're right. I should have thought about that. Like, I'll be more careful in the future. I'll be more considerate because I care about my friends a lot. And then that made me sit there and go, wait a minute. That was really beautiful. Maybe I could take a leaf. Yeah, I could take a leaf out of his book. And lastly, you know, if you disagree with any of my points about this whole presentation, I just want to say your mama's a hoe.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
No, not gonna lie. I thought that was you were gonna go say like, "Go fuck yourself." I'm like,
yeah.
Frederick was close. Yeah, no, I laugh.
As the host,
I thought that would be a funny bit to end on because I'm like, oh yeah, handling correction with grace. Oh yeah, that taught me a lot. Anyway, your mama's a hoe.
Unironically, that is actually a thing that I wish was in more media. Just like like people fucking up and then getting better because nobody ever shows the fucking up part, and then like sometimes people feel embarrassed for it.
What was the vine? It's like whoever threw that paper.
I said your mom's a hoe, which means that they said that at least once before that.
Yeah, they said it before the recording started.
And yeah, was that it? Yeah, that was it. Thank you.
I'm gonna go. I need to go use the pee room.
I need to tinkle too.
Okay.
Oh, BRB.
Did you say the closet? Yes, I'm gonna go pee in my closet.
You say that like I haven't been here like a million years.
The pee closet.
Morgan, I have a question.
Yo, what's up, dog?
What do you do when you have a song that's like stuck in your head? Like
I sing it and listen to it all the fucking time.
Like,
I more sing it than listen to it, to be honest.
Do you like listen to it on repeat for like a solid amount of time, or do you like try to like limit yourself? Because it's like
no.
Yeah. I went through this like, and the reason I say this is like I went through this phase where like when Full Metal Alchemist just came out and I found out like how to download torrents. I unironically listened to like Ready Steady Go for like a fucking month on repeat. Like ridiculous shit.
Actually, when I was doing it's funny you asked me this because for the metal panel thing that we're doing for Fanime, because I've been doing like a whole bunch of like not a whole bunch of research, but I just went to do some research again. And now it's just like I've been listening to the songs that I'm deciding to use in our panel just as a little like little showcase or little flavor to show the people coming in. I've been listening to those same songs over and over again. It's kind of like, I mean, it's funny that it's really interesting that you asked that question because I'm just like I sing it. So what happens is it ends up being stuck in my head. I sing a part of it over and over and over again until I just decide to listen to it. And then I just start listening to it. Like, I wouldn't say like, I probably listen to it like 2 or 3 times after and then stop, just watch something, start singing it again. And then I stop what I'm watching and then I sing, then I listen to it again.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Like what happens when you get a song stuck in your head? Like, and like I reference it because like there's the whole explanation for this is like I didn't say this more yet, but there's a song that's been stuck in my head for the last like 2 fucking days, and I can't stop listening to it. But the problem is like when that happens to me, I have to listen to it on repeat, and like because like I just like it that much. But the thing is, by the time I'm done, I never want to hear it for like another fucking year.
Came out of nowhere. By the way, I meant to. This is my actual childhood copy of Tales of Symphonia.
Yes! Oh my god! Nice. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, it's my actual childhood. I hope it's still okay. Let me open it.
Manuel, back me up. Aren't like the little side skits and all the side quests fucking gold?
I love this game. I actually do love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna like try to steal some conversation. It never was like.
You haven't like done that on stream, honestly.
My bigger like you can get the game on Steam pretty cheap these days if you want to play it easily modern way. By the way,
the port isn't beautiful. Like the bunny girls in Altamira don't have their bunny ears. That's a big.
But you can hack it. You can hack it also.
You can also emulate it too.
What do you mean hack? What? I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
But yeah, play it on the GameCube or play it on the Wii because the Wii is the better way to play GameCube games. You can get HD easier. But anyway, ooh, I'm toasted.
Yeah, me too. I got up and went to the bathroom. I was like, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
help! I've fallen. I can't get up.
But as a matter of fact, hold on. I don't want to leave this game where I just left it. Let me put it over here.
Yeah, because Manuel ends up spilling shit on everything.
Games that you haven't fucking spilled shit
exactly. There have been many times where I show something off, like, look how cool this is, my actual copy of this, and it ends with me spilling a drink on it. So
he's like, "Oh shit, I spilled."
Are you serious? Wow, that's wild.
It's happened several times. But what the fuck was I gonna say?
Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt. Mystery Otaku said, I thought Asperger's got moved off the spectrum. The name got moved off the spectrum. It still exists. It's just known as like level 1 Asperger's something ASD.
See, I haven't like read like new like fucking monitor like manual whatever, but like I always just kind of treat it as like that's like the highest form of like functioning autism.
Also,
my little brother's like autistic, dude. Special school, all that. Love him.
I didn't know you had a little brother.
I have 2. Actually,
what the heck,
dude? Fun fact: they actually put me. They put me in special ed classes, even though I was high functioning. I fucking hated it. So for like a long time, I like tried to pretend like I wasn't autistic. Like I was just like, no, I'm a normal kid. I'm a real boy.
You're a normie.
Yeah,
I'm a real boy. I'm Pinocchio.
But they'd put me in those classes, and I'd have to sit with everyone, and of course, I'd get made fun of in school for it.
I used to when I was in elementary school, I used to have speech classes because there's certain, and I mentioned this many times. There's certain words. I
never had that, but I had friends who had that.
There's certain words to this day that I avoid because I still, even though I think I can say them well now because it's been beaten in my head basically. Mm-hmm. But like, there's words I avoid because it's like, oh man, I remember like it would be so obnoxious because like there would be like an aide like from like the office who would come and put this little like tent on my desk. Like don't forget you have to go to speech class, and I would always try to hide it. And then I had this one teacher in the 3rd grade, I think, and she's like, "Keep that on your desk so you don't forget." And I'm like, "I don't." And then of course everybody makes fun of me because it's like, "Oh, Manuel has speech. You can't say say this word. Say this word."
Yeah, no, yeah. Real helpful. Thank you.
I seriously, I had friends like that, and I never knew why they were going. And honestly, I actually felt jealous. Cause like I was a super like overachiever in elementary school. I was like, fuck that. Why don't I go over there? I want to go to those special classes. This is bullshit. Why am I getting left out?
In hindsight, it was pretty bitching because like I didn't have to do anything in those classes. I just sat there and drew. But
yeah, I remember most of our speech thingies. Like I remember it's funny. The only thing I really remember is not even like going over the speech problems. We used to play a lot of board games there. Like I remember playing Guess Who a lot. Like I think that was the only place I ever played Guess Who until my adult years. In speech class. Yeah. By the way, Pink Dude, I assume you guys were talking about Fanime panels. Me and Warren are doing the J Metal panel.
When's
it's called Thunder in the East. No, it's on Fanime. Fanime is only like 6 weeks away.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Like, wait, what dates are it? Go ahead and advertise that shit.
I don't know what the date is, but it's the Sunday night of Fanime. Like, these 29th?
That is the 29th.
Yeah, it's the Sunday night of Fanime. And yeah,
I was gonna say, like, if like the last couple of Drink Talk Roll streams are any indication, apparently fucking Google picks up on like things that get scraped up from like the closed captioning auto, whatever the hell it is.
The time I was simping for that VTuber.
And then we wound up getting hits directly. It's like, oh hey, where are these viewers coming in from? And literally one of the specifications is OnlyFans. So I don't know.
Simped for a VTuber?
It was funny because
you're surprised by this?
Yeah, I am. Tell me.
No. It was a joke, and it still really is.
I don't believe you.
Like,
tell me.
I mean, it was a big titty VTuber, so of course I'm gonna be like, if I'm gonna simp for any of them.
But it always starts as a joke, but then it becomes genuine. Go on.
Haha, joke, haha, isn't that funny? Haha.
That is true. I remember when it's like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we did a furry episode on UPC? And now I'm like making plans to go to fur cons and shit.
I think there's been at least like 3 different furry inclined episodes.
There have, because this is one of those things that we keep coming back to, and it's like, it's been funny because
you keep coming back to.
Yeah. Anyway,
lady's not wrong.
I'm toasted. I'm gonna take a shot because
I'm gonna take a shot.
I think I only have 1 Leslie shot left.
To what?
To
DTL.
The FurryCon.
The FurryCon. Oh shit!
Listen, one of the most frustrating things ever is when you're at a con and you're out there and like it's like past 10 and you and your homies just trying to find food, trying to find like the few places that are open, and you're just walking around and there's some old ass fucking boomer just winds up like going in and asking you like, hey, can we ask you a question? So like, is this like that furry stuff?
No,
that has never happened.
You know how many times? A boomer, and this is funny because like it used to annoy me when it was A to J specific. When it's like, oh, what do you do? Like Japanese music? Like, oh, is that K-pop? I'll get that for every. That's the boomer thing now. I think at most conventions, if I go into the weird outskirts of the con. And it's like, is this a K-pop thing? And I'm like, first of all, sir, that is racist. Second of all, sir, no, it is not. It is a weeb thing that I don't even understand.
You know what, buddy? You know who perpetuates that? The ones that listen to BTS.
I'm not gonna lie. It's my big pet peeve. It's my big pet peeve that like a lot of the content at like actually Sylvia might actually have a insight to this. I don't know if this is like this in Georgia, but a lot of times I'll go to like conventions. They'll have like the idol performances like from the local idol groups, and it like trips me the fuck out. Not okay. It's one thing if you're gonna do an entire K-pop set list, but I rarely see that. What I'll see is this. Sunshine Idol. I'm sure that's someone's name. I don't mean you guys. I'm just making up a name. But Sunshine Idol,
right
and they'll do like 2 or 3 idol songs, and suddenly they'll do 2 or 3 K-pop songs, and I'm
it's like
no one does that.
They don't understand the assignment.
Like no one does that outside of these weeb shits, and that's also it feels like mildly racist to me. It's like don't do that.
Absolutely. They're not the same.
Like a lack of like
don't do that
exposure. There is something to be said about somebody who can like masterfully like handle the fucking aux cord. Like that is not an easy task.
Dude, something my members and Peachy Period would do all the time was like come to me and be like, we want to do this K-pop song, and I'm like, we are an idol group. We're an idol group, you guys.
I mean, I guess I guess you guys could do they could do that outside of you guys.
I did. I told them.
Exactly.
I said,
Right,
I'm like,
right.
hey, if you guys
Isn't
want to
that better?
start up your own YouTube channel and you want to upload K-pop dances, power to you.
Just do that.
But we're
right?
Peachy Parade. Like we're fucking like Ugu idols. So like that's not happening. Do you know what they're saying in those lyrics? Do you have any idea what they're saying in those lyrics? That's not flying here, buddy.
Listen,
Yeah, that's so strange. I mean, it's like, yeah.
The strange thing to me is like just when it's like people like complain about like fucking cultural appropriation. Like y'all know R&B. Like this is like what is just directly born from it. I want to hear like that shit. Like yo, where do you think these rhythms and beats are coming out of?
Dude, that's another reason I fucking hate K-pop because like they're like it's just fucking R&B and rap music and everything like that. But then you go to Korea and they're like, oh, we hate black people. So I'm like, fuck you, fuck this, fuck K-pop.
Yep.
It's like yo, like every other, even every
not
other
wrong.
fucking group,
You're
artist,
not
everything.
wrong.
You say it's like they know like this is good music and know
Well-
where it fucking comes from. And just say like just fucking like use it and scalp
Hold-
it and it's like
hold
oh no
up.
blah 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 blah.
Like I don't
Biases.
get it. I don't get why it's a problem when anyone else appropriates black culture, but when the Koreans do it, it's fine.
Thank you, fucking thank you.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Fucking spitting.
Yeah, it's kind of.
All right,
It
Pleiades
it's
is
really,
my new bestie.
I know.
It's very interesting because who was it? Jay Park is doing. They made a video talking about the Korean heritage, but they're doing straight hip hop stuff with almost zero, with like zero. Like it has like not even any instrumentals from like, and dudes are wearing like dreadlocks and I was like, dude, guys, like and grills. I was like, guys, yes, this is y'all stuff. That's somebody else's culture, buddy. Like I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
and I would argue, yo, that's cool, but like
Like-
fucking own it. You know, like know what you're doing and appreciate the fucking culture it comes from. Don't just fucking like block that wall off. Like, no, this is original. Fuck out of here. Like, no, absolutely not.
I've read so many horror stories about like being a black person in Korea, and it's just like that's insane. Like you've built your whole like society off of black culture now, like, and you can't not be right. That's too hard for you. Okay.
Yep.
It's and until like people like we talk about, but also I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up because otherwise we could just fucking talk about this forever.
Oh, I forgot what we were doing. I am on like I'm on my dozen
Me too.
shot.
Me too. I like it's like burning as it goes down my throat. And I'm like, holy shit.
This is actually like not gonna
Go
lie,
ahead.
like this is one of the very few times since DTL's dying where we like even today I was like, I don't give a fuck if you guys go longer. This is actually
I'm cool with it too. I'm
really
just
like I've been really
this is
enjoying
literally one of those things that I could go on for fucking hours about. Is the thing.
I'm
Like,
starting to
that's
stop
like I
watching.
have to cut myself out.
I actually have friends who recently have just like been swallowed by the K-pop culture thing. Like they are
Oh my
all
God.
in, and I
Oh,
watched
yeah.
in real time as they have become more like bitchy and toxic as a result of the fandoms that they're in.
Oh yeah,
It's scary.
it really is.
Yeah,
You know-
the fandoms are I mean it
Go ahead. Okay,
Go
wait, hold
ahead.
on.
All right.
All right, hold on.
If,
No, wait, hold
if
on. I'll
anyone
say
can
it.
preach,
Okay.
it,
Here's
it's gonna be you.
hold on. I'll say this. Every single fan base
yes,
has
there's
their like vocal, bitchy, fucking insufferable quadrant of fans is a thing. But and the ones
Like-
that you're always going to hear about are like the loudest ones that form of like
that's
the
true.
vocal minority. It's anytime it's like FGC people who are like super fucking toxic and like it's like,
Why do
oh
you
no,
get
let's not
carried?
let people get into the scene and like teach them how to like be good. That's what you hear, but you don't hear like the people who are like, hey, here's how you do this. Easy doing way to get into this, blah blah blah. Anime, you don't hear like the people who are like, hey, here's a list of stuff that if you like this, blah 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 blah. No, you hear if you don't like this, you're fucking trash, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
The problem is, and I mentioned this, like we'll close on this before we move on. But the problem is like Pleiades was kind of saying that it's a small percentage of fans that are the toxic ones. But when you have a fandom that's so big, that small percentage is no longer ones and tens. It becomes like
everyone eventually
a
people
1% of 1% of millions is like thousands, tens of thousands. It's like it becomes an insane number of toxic fans.
Like,
And it's weird because I understand that this like
I get like I have the ratio in my mind where it's like no, most of the fans are cool, but then also I also understand how people can get pissed off because it's like if you have that much noise, it's impossible not to get pissed, right? But so I try to give people a little bit of grace,
So I'm gonna start the timer again because I was running.
Tell me when you start the timer.
Wait, I'll tell you. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. I haven't done that joke today, have I? I don't think I did.
No.
So I ran through a couple different ways that I could do this presentation. But I think the best way of doing this is I'm just gonna go ahead and start with an image.
Look, it's half of a car. It's a.
I promise you, by the end of this presentation,
is it gonna be full car?
This message right here, this image right here, will be explained. I just want to start with this. So there happens to be something that happens when you try to get into something, and then shit just goes massively fucking left. You have you go into something thinking that it's going to be a certain way, completely goes out of your depth, and then oh god, how do you proceed? And the thing that really like struck this to me is like I found like these messages. I don't know, y'all know Billiam or like a couple of these like, people like them. Like people who like dig into like old school like tech and junk like that. It is always fascinating to me because you see when like there are old ass like smartphone prototypes, but it's clear they're not good enough to be what they are now, right?
Billiam's a great YouTuber. Anyways, keep going.
Billiam is a great YouTuber, period.
And oh my god, can I interrupt? I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Go for it. You're good.
I'm just toasted enough that I just want to throw this shout out out
go
there.
for it. Yo, toss it out.
There is a video essayist on YouTube that I am absolutely in love with. Like every single one of her videos is just fucking cracked and good.
Is it Izzy is?
It's Hazel. Has anyone
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh my god, Manuel, bring it in, buddy. Oh my god,
Hazel.
It's like
videos.
Hazel, Izzy is, Sphere Hunter, like
no, but Hazel does like
feed, yeah. Like Hazel dope as fuck. Yeah.
Hazel does some pretty obscure topics, and they're very well researched, and they're also like kind of weeby things, and not even weeby things doesn't even do the right term.
No, it's accurate. Like the things that she like made video essays about are like shit that I haven't seen anybody else talk about, and it's specifically because it's not easy to fucking talk about.
Wait, what's the YouTube channel?
Literally go to
YouTube and type in Hazel. Yeah.
Is it with 3 L's at the end?
No, just one.
Or is it somebody? Let's see.
Hold on.
Yeah, actually, drop that link.
So no, Hazel didn't. First of all,
this right here.
I'm not sure if this is where Sylvia discovered them too, but Hazel did a video on that one anime. Fuck, what's it called? The one that was like banned from like.
Okay.
One.
The panty one.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes, that was it. Yeah, that's her.
Right.
I guess I
have something to watch when we're done.
Yes, I cannot recommend her enough.
Mike
so
Tatsugawa,
fucking good.
She got 150 subs and it's only 20 videos. Yo, fuck, this shit is godlike.
150K.
She is fucking cracked. All right.
Period.
And all of the topics she does, like she does such a good fucking job of like articulating everything.
Seriously.
Yeah, oh my god, I cannot recommend her enough. She is so
seriously,
fucking good.
Watch that video. I can't remember the name of the anime was, but that video is amazing. Fun fact, it got to the point, I don't think she knows this yet, but Mike Tatsugawa, and by the way, he's like a sort of friend of mine because like I used to work for PMX, and PMX is the con he ran after AX. He apparently watched the video and he's pointed out that like, oh yeah, this is pretty much what you said is true. It's just stuff that he doesn't like to talk about because everyone talks about Anime Expo 1 and talk about that fucking anime.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, she did all this research on her own and basically uncovered the truth and like,
yes, she does so much research, which is another reason I fucking admire her so much. Is that she really puts in the hours, like, and like provides like the most like best take on a topic that
she did one on
find on YouTube.
She did one on Daikon, which is like this big titty anime that was just fucking.
Oh no,
weird.
I like that. That was in like the screen that but like it's such a weirdly specific thing that I have to say. Hazel gives me the vibes of somebody that I would have been talking to in an AOL chat room back when I just figured out how the
Probably.
internet worked, and it was still dial-up fucking modems, and all this same fucking like
Oh shit.
like emotional like mental things go on, but like she makes it so it's like taking that moment and then describing it to the current moment.
Yeah.
And like anytime anybody can appreciate like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, immediately I'm just like, oh
Dude,
fuck.
that video is so fucking good. If you haven't seen it, oh my god.
I haven't. And the thing is, it's like this is one of the most beautiful things of like games.
Oh my god.
And it's just like it's not even I can admit all the faults, but it's still a fucking ride.
It's a masterpiece, dude. I would get so sad because like people like growing up my entire life, people bash on fucking Sonic Adventure, and I didn't know how to articulate why. Yes. Yeah,
people still do. People still be like, "Oh, this game didn't age well."
I thought that game was like beloved.
No. People love to shit on it. People
Interesting.
love to shit on. All my life, I have been trying to defend Sonic Adventure from people, but I don't know how to articulate things. I don't know how to articulate things, but fucking Hazel does. Oh my god! When she released that video,
Go play the opening movie, Pleiades,
gratifying.
where like chaos is like destroying the city, and it's like that fucking song. What's that song? How's the song go? I don't.
Open your heart. Are you serious?
Yes.
You don't know Open Your Heart.
I mean, I know it. I can't remember how the lyrics go. I'm fucking drunk off my
This
ass.
could just wind up being like a fucking
Grunk off
Sonic
his ass.
Adventure
Oh my
fucking-
god! Watch out, Manuel grunk off his ass.
I mean,
I
this is
am
not-
amazed you actually played this fucking game. Honestly.
For Manuel?
No, have you not heard
Yes.
this? Wait, no, real talk. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a near perfect Dreamcast collection because that was the system that I really grew up
Dude.
on.
Motherfucker.
I actually listen. I actually argued with like a grown adult when I was like 13 years old at the GameStop about why the Dreamcast was ahead of its time.
Oh, Sylvie, no wait.
I had a whole fucking
Stop.
whole fucking
So,
presentation.
I've told this story
how
before.
Sonic is has always been ahead of the time, and then they fucking cut themselves out of being there.
Hold on. So my very first job interview was at a Game Crazy. That was, in case you didn't know this, it was the Hollywood Video version of like a GameStop. It was like their side game store, and I had an interview there.
Hollywood
and this
Video was a blockbuster.
Yeah.
Where they
So-
rented video movies and games, and
This
then
was like-
Hollywood Video had a side thing where it's like, hey, we're attaching a store that's like we sell used games.
Exactly.
And that
So
was
this was like
for everybody.
2003. This is like 2003. The Dreamcast is already long dead.
Oh, that's when Tales
And
of
I was-
Symphonia came out. Fuck yeah.
So I had my first job interview. I was like 17 or 16 at this time, and my very first job interview ever. And I was like, I really wanted this job. You know, you're a fucking teenager, and you want to work at a game store. So it's this is my very first job interview, and I was trying to impress the guy. You know, mind you, I wasn't lying. I was telling him I was really passionate about games, and he's like, "Tell me what your favorite console is." And mind you, this sounds like I'm coming from the 2020s, but I said this in 2003. I'm like, the Dreamcast was way ahead of its time. It only fell because people just don't know what the people are.
Because people broke his shit and don't know what's good.
Dreamcast, I think, is still to this day the only console I pre-ordered. But TLDR, I didn't get the job, and my friend who worked there told me that the DM didn't hire me because I mentioned the Dreamcast being my favorite system.
Suck my
and I'm like,
fucking dick.
What was your friend's favorite system though? That's the real question.
I
Apparently
said
it wasn't
suck my fucking dick.
Say it with your whole fucking chest.
I did. I sure did. It's so fucking.
Like,
Dude, people who worked at GameStop were just like, oh, Halo's the best game ever made. Like,
this was that time.
Listen,
Yep.
I literally went to like playing Dreamcast and it fucking died, and then I went to a homie's like a sleepover. He got an Xbox and everything, got Phantasy Star Online, and then guess what he did that exact same fucking night?
Don't get me started on Phantasy Star Online. I can fucking go on.
Play. Oh wait, man, that's crazy. Imagine if there was a different console that had that functionality.
I got
people who hated on the Dreamcast were like, this isn't Doom.
But real talk though, I've mentioned this
I
recently.
can play that
I
on
have
my
a
fucking fridge.
Xenophobic pieces of shit.
I have a near perfect US Dreamcast collection, and not by like collector status. It's just shit I bought as a kid, and I have all the heavy hitters already. I have like No Bleed. I have Project Justice.
Wait. Do you have MVC2?
Power Stone.
I do. I have Power Stone 1 and 2.
That game was so fucking
Manuel,
fun.
I swear to God, I will track you fucking down if you wind up throwing that shit into a fucking dumpster.
Where's my Power Stone?
I will fucking pay for everything.
Yeah, where is our Power Stone reboot? For real.
Premium for all that shit.
I'm probably gonna sell most of my other physical games just because reasons. But I don't think I'll ever.
Don't you know how sexy that looks on a shelf?
Come to me first.
You're gonna get
come to me first.
You're gonna get no bitches if you sell your Dreamcast collection.
Wait, have you told Daikon what the fuck you were doing?
100%
will never leave.
Good feedback. Just fucking come to me first. I will pay you a premium. Okay?
Oh shit!
Manuel's been throwing things away, and he's just like, I don't need this, and he just chucks it, and he's like, maybe I should have sold it, and we're just like,
I've been trying not to fucking cry the whole time he's been doing it, but like if it's a Dreamcast game, I might actually fucking cry.
Fun fact that there was a stream recently where I was showing off my copy of Berserk, like Guts' Rage, which is my very first Dreamcast game, by the way. And I think I spilled the drink when I showed it off last time.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, you did. You're like, yeah, you did. Manuel's like, look, I have it, and he's like, oh no, I spilled something. I was like,
you know what?
Damn it, Manuel.
Unironically, Dreamcast probably a good segue into like shit that's ahead of its time.
Okay,
absolutely. I wish you guys could have seen my 13-year-old ass arguing with a grown adult man in GameStop about why the Dreamcast was good because I was doing a pretty good job.
You have the sound on? This is iconic. This is iconic.
Let's go. Everybody shut up.
You over here beat?
I'm still hearing the lo-fi hip hop beats.
Okay, yeah, we had to turn off the lo-fi hip hop.
But this is like when chaos like.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I don't think
I don't think you click the sound button, play it on beat your ass.
Oh. Yeah, I can hear it in my brain, but not actually on the stream.
Exactly. I've seen this so many times. I know what the song is, but I'm not hearing it.
This is honestly like one of those things where it's like, do y'all have like power songs where it's like if you need to get some shit done, like you just put on a certain track and it's like, suddenly
the top.
like you feel like you're Super
top
Saiyan
from Initial D, yeah.
That is one of my fucking.
Did you
play it?
Hold on. Yeah,
we've already derailed ourselves like 15 minutes. Might as well play this fucking song. So let's keep this.
Oh man, dude. One thing I'm always gonna regret for the rest of my life is being broke. Being broke when Galaxy released those Dreamcast backpacks.
Oh wait, I think I hear Sylvia just echoing.
Oh,
keep going.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just Sylvia's. But no, Daikon. Yeah. That is Daikon. Fucking. But also, let's just go ahead and like have this experience of like experiencing what happens when you can be right and ahead of time, and yet it doesn't fucking matter.
Put it up. I think I hear it this time, but you have it really quiet.
So good, so good. There it is. I hear it barely. Let's go.
There we go.
Yes! I am fucking 13 again. Dude, that was the sickest shit I ever saw.
Yeah.
I'm fucking serious.
Fuck yeah!
Song.
Yes!
Fucking
Yeah, but you 102. Let's go!
He's never even standing on the fucking shit, but it's so cool as fuck.
So cool. So I love Eggman. Goddamn. I'm actually pissed. I'm not still 13.
You remember you mentioned Archie's Sonic
Now,
comics?
Yeah.
The actual tie-in that they did with Sonic Adventure was the thing that got me interested in actually like buying the comics.
A shot to Sonic Adventure.
He shot the fucking Sonic
A shot to
Adventure.
Sonic Adventure.
Got to Sonic.
That is one of the most fucking godly OSTs ever.
Oh
I
my
swear
God,
to
for
fucking
real.
God.
You know what's funny?
Dude, I actually
felt
went to
bad that I didn't
MagFest one year and I got to see Crush 40 live.
Hell yeah. Crush 40 is one of those things where it's like everybody can say everything they want about butt rock or whatever the fuck. I will like Crush 40 is that shit where it's like I'm sorry. All my fucking mental walls break down. This shit is hype as fuck. I don't care. If this plays or if it's fucking live and learn playing.
When I saw Crush 40 live, dude, I have never seen an audience go more ape shit in my life. But I've also not been to metal concerts, so yeah.
I will unironically vibe to fucking I Am All of Me, which is the fucking theme to Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh my God, I still don't know what those lyrics are.
I just remember
really.
But the point being, you could be ahead of your time and then know the correct decision, and then shit still doesn't fucking work out.
So
this is just like a very important thing to reference. Reason being that it's just a good life lesson, you know? You can be early and it doesn't fucking matter because you're not there at the right time.
Fucking Edgar Allan Poe. Nobody liked his shit until he is fucking dead.
Or like fucking VCR and Betamax. Two different formats. Betamax was technically better, but more people use VCR. That's how this shit was.
Check this out. Check this out.
What check this out.
First of all,
Manuel's gonna spill some shit on it. Watch. He's like, check this. Oh no.
He's gonna.
Here's Marvel. Here's Marvel versus
Van Gogh.
Capcom 2.
That happened with Van Gogh too, but I think that also happened with Edgar Allan Poe.
I think I just broke the case. This is Marvel versus Capcom 2.
That's true.
Let's go.
We were asking about that earlier.
I will absolutely fucking throttle you. I will buy a plane ticket to fucking throttle you.
We got Napster. All right.
This is Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Right here. And this is Sonic Adventure 2. These are my actual childhood copies of these games.
You know, a funny story. I just had to
say wait, Manuel. Do you have the CD though, like the music CD?
I do. I just can't get that.
Yeah, let's go. One of the few CDs I owned when I was a teen.
I have to say, this is a funny story. I saved up my money from like fucking mowing lawns and everything, allowance and all that shit, to buy Dragon Ball Z GT Final Bout from like the only store in the mall around me that had imported games. And then like when I went in after months of saving to go and get that game, for whatever reason, I didn't know it was there at the time. Sonic Adventure 2 was on the shelf. And then I just bought that instead.
It was fucking fun.
You not gonna lie. You made a good decision on that.
Yeah.
You made out like a bandit, buddy.
I did. The amount of hours I spent grinding like fucking chaos drives to feed all my fucking chows.
Dude, the amount of hours I spent making Rouge walk into a corner so I could watch her boobies bounce.
I was about to say, like, it's funny because you don't know this, but we were talking about Rouge's boobs on UPZ the other day.
Oh shit! Without me.
Well, it's funny you bring that up. So whenever I think of Rouge's boobs now, I remember that one art you drew that I actually thought was official when you first showed it to me, but it was like you're like fan art. I was like, what the fuck?
That's the fucking Rouge version of the fucking Lola Bunny picture where she was like fucking fitted up and shit.
Lola Bunny, I was like, okay, that's fine. But when I was introduced to Rouge the Bat, I might have been a furry.
She has some nice,
both of those things.
I can draw Rouge the Bat in under a minute because I was so obsessed with her as a child.
Listen, like draw a gourd and then like draw bat features. Boom, there you go. Booby. But this being again, Napster, another example of like being first. But that don't mean that you
stop. Are you on your presentation again? I just realized this.
I have been trying to be on my presentation.
Hold on. Let me start. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Let's go.
I like how you had to restart the timer. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot.
Dreamcast is a number one example. Okay, but again, because Manuel had to say this, again, like I wanted to say, this image right here is going to come up. No, I will come full circle with this. I promise. Okay, But I have to put this here right now as a precursor because this is what I want to come back to, and it will make sense.
Okay.
Having that whole clip of the Sonic Adventure opening makes sense because what is the Dreamcast and Sonic Adventure? Things that came ahead of their time, and even though they came ahead of their time and they were right, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will succeed. And this is like tragic thing, right? Because what is Napster? Napster is what iTunes was. Didn't go through. I said this before. Betamax is a different form of VCR cassettes, which is a fucking like block thing that had tape in it. For the Zoomers who are listening to this, I had to fucking explain this in some way, shape, or form, where it's like Beta was actually like higher def than VCR. But the thing is, everybody used VCR. So nobody fucking give a fuck about Betamax. And that is ultimately one of the most tragic things where it's like you can be the best in your field and it doesn't fucking matter because you will be wrecked. Does anybody remember what it was like? What was their first phone? What was their first cell phone?
Mine was a Razor.
It was bullshit.
I don't remember.
Mine was prepaid. Like I could like it cost me like $1 to send a text. Yeah, it cost me like it was like first of all you had to pay like $30 or $50 a month, and then even that money was like limited, like however much a minute, however much a text.
That fucking Sidekick.
It wasn't that long ago, unironically, where
it wasn't.
The proto smartphone, and this is one of the things where it's like, I don't know how to phrase this, but I thought about this like as a question. What is like the thing that you said as a child that now looking back on it, you were like, holy shit, that is the stupidest fucking thing I ever said. And for me, it is when at some point, one of my homies had the original iPhone and it had a MP3 player and all that. And I was like, that's fucking stupid. I would just rather carry around a bunch of different like devices that are better at doing what an iPhone can do.
I love my.
That was the fucking stupidest thing I've ever fucking said.
I used to love my Zune. I still do.
I still love my Zune too.
I also had a Zune.
The other day, I wasn't gonna throw it away. The other day, I was like, "Does this still work?" And I was charging it, and I dropped a box on it and broke the screen.
Yeah, I still have my
Zune. I was so upset, and I was not gonna throw that away. I was gonna like take it to conventions and shit. Anyways, keep going.
So
drink.
So prior to the fucking actual like smartphone, iPhones, fucking Samsung Galaxy, the actual like mold that it's like how shit works, you had to go through a whole bunch of growing pains. Sidekick was maybe one of like the most accurate ways of doing it, but still. And again, for me personally, back then, if a phone didn't have a touch keyboard, I was like, oh, this is fucking stupid. I'm not going to use touchscreen controls. Now, fucking complete 180. But at the time, oh yeah, completely weird. And then even like attributed to this, PDAs were a thing. Nobody else knows what the fucking did anybody here in this chat know what a PDA was?
I used to have
public
one.
display of affection. Just kidding. No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Warren over here just like making out with Leslie in public. Like, yeah.
No, I am a good person. That's gross.
I will
A good
full on
person.
grab my girlfriend's
I would
ass.
never kiss my girlfriend
Absolutely.
in public. That's villainous.
No,
No,
fuck
I'd
that.
kiss her, but I'm not like,
I'm stunning on these motherfuckers. Absolutely.
Okay, continue.
But in any case, because shit is not fucking like, again, it takes a time for things to actually go across. PDAs were basically just smartphones, but like without the actual ability to share shit like across different devices.
I used to have one of those Palms.
You had to have a fucking stylus. It was
The Palm
weird.
Pilot. Yeah.
At the
It
time,
had some fun games though.
it was between a PDA, a Sidekick, because you had a cool fucking, you had a good keyboard to message.
And I would argue like maybe a BlackBerry, because if you message, it also had a keyboard, but like it had a free messaging service. So essentially what we have right now, but like if you use a messenger app or Discord or whatever, right?
Daikon's not believing this.
I'm drunk. Sorry.
It is
Take a shot. You need
right?
a shot.
I did. I took a shot.
Oh shit! I'll take a shot too. Keep
I
going,
take
please.
a
But the
shot
biggest
o'clock.
thing that wind up being like, hey, shit, okay, we see this. We know exactly what's going to come on the fucking horizon. But like, oh, damn, we don't know how to do it well, which to me is kind of like a tragic thing, because I feel bad, but also like I feel like, damn, good shit for like fucking up all the landmines, right? The N-Gage.
Oh yes.
That fucking explanation of like,
oh yes. The
this was a
N-Gage.
fucking cell phone. This is like the first example of like mobile gaming. And the thing was like to buy games for because the whole thing was like, hey, we want a cell phone, but also you can play on it. The problem being that if you tried using this as a phone, it looked like you were holding a taco to your head, and you look like a complete fucking dumbass.
No, it's funny because by the way, no one ever talks about this. I had an N-Gage when I was younger because I thought I could play games.
You don't say.
No, wait, hold on. But you needed a SIM card to even play the games. So like it was no one ever talks about that today. No one ever talks like you. I don't
looks
think
like a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I don't think you can play. I don't think you
Well,
can physically.
it kind of does.
I don't think you can physically play an N-Gage today because you need that sign up. Even if you're not playing it online games, you have to get a fucking SIM card in there.
This is actually be an interesting experiment for later, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go ahead of it because I have no idea how the fuck to respond to that. But the N-Gage, boom, that is a good example of those kinds of things. I honestly, the entire concept of people gaming on a touchscreen controls is weird as fuck to me. But at the same time, I have to realize, you know what? This is just how shit was, and then shit gets better. And then even though it seemed weird at the time, it's better. Because I didn't think getting a phone without like a fucking keyboard touchscreen would be well. Because I'm just not used to it. Fucking Tapway Zodiac, similar. There's a whole bunch of like different, like really fucking good handheld cell phone PDA alternatives, whatever the hell. But the real thing that I want to talk about, and I just reference this because this is actually like a decent device. Those handheld, if you want to do homebrew and shit, happens to be the Gizmondo.
The who?
Gizmondo.
And if you know where I'm going with this, please kindly shut the absolute fuck up.
Fuck you.
I love you. Please
sure
go off after I'm done. But
hold on.
please.
I'm sure this is not what you're going to mention, but the Gizmondo used that plastic that a lot of electronics used in the 2000s, and they're literally melting. I guess Gizmondos don't really exist anymore because they're like melting.
Mr. Otaku, I'm so glad that's your reaction. You have no idea how I'm happy this is.
Fuck you.
What is the Gizmondo? The Gizmondo is exactly what people try to do. Is like, hey, we have a cell phone, and this is the thing that we need to sell to people. And it's like, oh, GPSs are cool. But hey, what if we use these cellular devices as like, hey, our kids use Game Boy Advances. What if we sell them Game Boy Advances, but also parents can track their kids wherever the fuck they are?
Oh
and
my
at
god.
the time, that may have partially seemed like, this is kind of sketchy.
Drink. God damn it, I missed so many drinks. By the way,
I'm glad for this.
Maybe I should have kept time. Manuel over here.
I didn't mention this, but I wanted to take a shot when I mentioned to Sylvia. I'll take a shot because Sylvia did. And I went through the entire process to unlimit the amount of take a shot regimes you could do per stream because I wanted to do this. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to do it. Because I went through all this trouble. There it goes. I redeemed take a shot.
Nice.
I had to do that myself.
Take a shot. Nice.
Man, you just want to drink.
Here's the fascinating thing. This came out about 2000 around. Go ahead and do a range 2005. Does anybody remember where they were in 2005?
Playing
I
Tales
think I
of
was just starting high
Symphonia.
school.
Yeah, I was.
At BRB, I spilled something.
Yo,
you did the manual. You did the
stuff.
manual.
Nice.
I did.
That's the homie right there.
Ow, ow.
Manuel,
dropped
you
some.
are right. The design of this Gizmondo right here, which again was the whole like a different company's idea of an N-Gage, which is a phone, but also, oh, you can game. Originally, yeah, it did have just a full metal enclosure. And they were like, oh, this is going to be metal. It's going to be super like sci-fi. This is going to be like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward gets frozen and then he goes into the future and then everything is chrome. That is what this portable was supposed to be. And then by the time it came out, what was it? It was plastic. That's a weird design change, right? Oh, maybe it was supposed to be because it was like, oh, this will have people more likely to adapt into this. That is not at all what this decision was made out of. Here is the abject like explanation of everything that went into the fucking Gizmondo. This device, to begin with, was born out of a company that primarily had to do with GPS, and that was their biggest thing. And then they only had the capital to try and go into the cell phone market, category because they merged with a goddamn carpet company.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, funny story. So the whole thing about Gizmondo is that they actually happened to be developed by Tiger Telematics. Tiger Telematics being a company that only existed because somebody created a company around like 2000, early 2000s or whatever, that it's like, hey, we have GPS and whatever the fuck, but we just need to like accumulate all our worth, and then like, oh, whatever, fuck it, we have a lot of worth, and then there's a bubble. Let's just put like fucking whatever is the hype shit in our name, cell phone, gaming, whatever, and then we will just sell an infinite amount of like products. This is one of the most sad things. I mean, I you know what? I don't even want to say it's a sad thing because it's one of those things where it's like, I feel bad. Have y'all ever had like somebody, like a celebrity that y'all actually like, and then they wind up advertising for like some shit that like you super don't like?
Oh my god, Dolly Parton. She fucking advertised NFTs recently.
Oh yeah, like there's a whole bunch of people
elaborate.
That was it. She advertised their NFTs.
Yeah.
Oh, NFTs. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's an accurate thing. Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Shit!
NFT.
Drink.
I'm okay.
Oh my god! Why is there so much juice?
You're a juice.
Why? Why was
did you drop something?
Yeah, I spilled a monster.
Oh, no.
There was a monster on my desk, and it's been there for like a week or more. And
Homegirl, this is what you do, okay? You get G Fuel, right? Because it's dry.
G
Fuel.
What do you mean it's dry?
Because it's powder. It's powder. It can't go bad.
What you gotta do is
powder. It's dry. Bacteria has moisture.
And when you're really fucked up, you get the G Fuel and you like you lay it out in a key and you do key bumps of.
Tell me to snort.
Every single one of my fucking
snort G Fuel powder.
No, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, you'll probably die. Don't do that.
I've actually never tried that, but
and all of a sudden, Manuel's like, "I'm gonna do it."
Fun fact.
The better idea right here is like,
hold on. Just while Sylvia's cleaning up the fucking monster.
So much. Why?
When I've literally had a friend of mine who she used to snort pixie sticks, like for real. Like that was her thing.
Everybody's had that friend. Everybody's had that friend.
I mean, no, people say that, but she would do it constantly, and it was many times. And I think I have it on video. I think I have that video still.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Yeah,
we might actually need a fact check on this.
she would do it all the time. It was her shtick. It was like, oh, this.
Listen, after the first time, it's different though.
I
but
mean,
in any case,
I'm not gonna get into the snoring things up. Anyways, keep
keep
going.
seeing that Lane background. Did you see Hazel's video on the Serial Experiments Lane game?
Listen, here's the thing. I also had a long listen. Everything you're mentioning are all things that I've had presentations on. I found the motherfucker who actually did the art behind this right. No, not that. Not that either. This whole like aesthetic of like Lane and like deep web and all that shit and like sketchy shit and all that.
Oh shit.
I got them and I sent them an email and I was like, hey, would you be interested in like an interview or something? And they actually responded to me.
What? Did you interview him?
No, because I am terrified because I don't know what to say because I am a pussy.
Pass them our way. Fuck you. Anyway,
I'm an abject pussy, but I just had to say that.
Drink the pussy. Just keep going.
No, I don't think I will drink the pussy.
In
any case,
say it anyways.
You make a whole bunch of shit. Hey, this is like a good like primer of like investing in a company. If they wind up like, hey, we're gonna buy this company. It's like, hey, we make GPSs, and there's this company that make carpets in Florida. We're gonna buy them. If you fucking wind up in like buying their stock, don't be surprised if fuckery winds up happening because that is literally what happened with Gizmondo. They were a company that specifically focused on GPSs, and then it's like, hey, there's a company in Florida that makes carpets. We're gonna fucking buy them. Fucking okay, sure, whatever. This is around in the early 2000s. Nobody knew what the hell was going on as far as like cell phones and whatnot. And it was kind of like the Wild West. You could just make shit. And a lot of places like the N-Gage were like, hey, what if we just, it's a cell phone, but we have games.
That was some shit game.
Like, well, they had golf, the toy golf, homie.
They had a no.
Let's see what else we got.
You're not showing the good games. They had a really good port of Tomb Raider. They had Tomb Raider 1, and they had a puzzle bobble. Busted
Move.
Bobble. That was unique.
Bust a Groove.
No, I'm glad you actually differentiated that because that is you're not wrong. It's the loud shit.
That fucking song just plays.
Bust a Groove is fucking.
Listen, that entire franchise is a fucking nightmare to try talking about because just because of the localization and shit like that. Incidentally, funny thing, the Gizmondo and all that shit, and the company that was responsible for all these things was like, oh, cell phone, gaming, all that, blah blah blah, ahead of its time. They actually came up with the model of like apps as a service where they sold this device.
Shit, drink.
That being again, Gizmondo.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Where it's like, hey, let's have a cheaper version. But as a result of being a cheaper version, you have to like watch ads. It was called the smart ad version. However,
it never came out.
Here's the thing. It was initially like brought out. And here's the thing. It was said as smart ADD. And the thing is, apparently there was some sort of like claim on that actual term or like smart ad like without the extra D, and so they had to add the extra fucking D. And this was actually not even the first time a whole IP shit where they try to like secure the names and everything that came to this. And I have to say this right now, Gizmondo is not related to Gizmodo, which is a thing that actually exists right now. This entire device has a whole fucking cursed history, is the thing that I'm trying to get to. This thing was like, okay, cool, great concept. Games, I mean, I guess this right here, sticky balls.
Unironically, literally, Taz, this is actually their best-selling
He
game.
said sticky balls. Ha ha ha.
That's actually their best-selling game of all time. Unironically.
Warren, are your balls sticky?
Dude, mine
Manuel,
are.
why-
What the hell? It's hot.
Wash your balls, man. That's gross.
No, mine's pretty chill right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Even though you're wearing your tiger cheetah print shirt?
I know.
I'm not wearing pants.
Oh
But
my
I have
God.
some.
Oh, your balls.
But I'm
are
not
just-
wearing
your
pants.
balls just like
Nah,
do
man.
this.
They're just not pants. They're
Anyway.
But in any case,
Anyways,
that was the whole
Sticky
fucking
balls.
problem. It's like, how the fuck do you make something that is essentially just a phone, which you carry all the time around you, but then also you can play games? This is like a complete antithesis to like having a phone now and having an app store with this like iPhone App Store or the Google App Store, and you can just play games. It's just like a fucking money mine. Why did this fuck up? Like the Dreamcast shit be ahead of its time and then just fucked up.
Oh.
This thing right here, the Gizmondo, it was
forgot
great.
this was
The
the
problem
same thing.
was a lot of the games, it didn't have an app ecosystem where people could just make shit and then submit it. And then it was just accepted into the ecosystem and they could be there and then they could just adapt it.
Oh my God, just like Magic Pingale or Graffiti Kingdom.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a reference. Anyways, that's an obscure reference.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
I know exactly. I'm gonna take a shot to that. I'm just finding excuses because you can't tell.
You're good.
I like how Manuel over here is trying to. He's like, I'm trying to be secretive, but not.
Honestly, super appreciate
Oh my
it.
God, I'm fucking gone. I spilled the fucking monster all over
Hey,
my
we
dress.
did it! We got to the fucking manual. But again, that and then also having a model, two different models. One being that like, hey,
Oh,
this
shit.
is cheaper if
Hold
you
on,
just
hold on,
watch
hold on.
ads.
Because there will be the asshole who like comes at me in the comments on YouTube because every so often people like to talk shit when we get things wrong.
Why
I
are
was
you
talking about
complaining?
the N-Gage when I was talking about Bust a Move and Tomb Raider. I'm fucked up. So yeah.
No. Hold, here's the thing. Bust a Move is one of those things where it's like it doesn't matter what people say. You can always argue your way out of it because Bust a Move, Bust a Groove, Bubble Bobble, all that
Did
shit
you
is
know?
so fucking different. You can
Did
just
you know?
say whatever the
Did
fuck
you know
want.
they said the N word in Bust a Groove?
Did you know that Super Mario Brothers 2 was Doki Doki Panic
Fuck
in
you.
Japan?
No, it was Doki Doki Literature Club. We've been over this before.
Oh my God.
Anyways, Bub and Bob. Did you know they're both human? They're not actually dinosaurs. They got turned into dinosaurs in the first Bubble Bobble
I
game. There you
didn't
go.
know that. What the fuck?
The actual
Yeah,
dinosaur.
They're human.
What?
Anyways,
Except for you.
that's
Why
a real
is that
story.
the plot? Why do we
'Cause-
never see what they look like?
Have
You
never
do.
watched-
The-
have you never
wait,
played
Show
hold
me.
on.
City?
Pull it up.
Hold on.
Do it.
Go Google Rainbow Islands.
you
the
won't.
sequel. No, go Google Rainbow Islands. Oh, you do it, Pleiades. You have the screen. Google Rainbow Islands, the sequel to Bubble Bobble. Those are them as humans because they
But
were
I would
humans.
rather just play Bubble Bobble. But in
Show
any
me.
case,
Show me.
so here's the
Anyway.
weird
I don't
thing with
believe you.
Gizmodo. And it's the thing where it's like people like complain about how Nintendo consoles are like, oh, they're underpowered. It doesn't matter if they have games and they go, then that's all that matters. Because what happened with the fucking Gizmodo is they had no fucking games. They bought a bunch of studios and then wound up not having games ready for release. So it was like the first 5 years of owning a PS3. It was that kind of experience.
Oh my God, I remember that. The fucking Wii U too. What was on the fucking Wii U?
Hey, I love the Wii U.
No,
Pikmin
fuck the
3.
Wii U.
It's
I'll
bad.
fucking fight you.
Fucking fight me then, pansy
It
ass
was a-
bitch.
it was
Ooh.
a-
Oh, what?
Yeah,
oh,
let him know. Yeah,
what
let him
amazing!
know. Let him know.
Oh, wait, no, they
Let
had
him
one
know.
amazing game. Oh, the re-release of Wind Waker. Wow.
You know what? You know what? You
Damn.
know what? You know what I gotta say to that? What I say to
What?
that?
Go
Take
ahead.
a shot
Take a shot.
Okay.
I have taken more than enough shots.
to the Wii U.
Honestly,
Fuck the Wii
Wait, hold on.
U.
Why are you taking it to the Wii U when you're talking shit about it? The fuck?
I actually love
honestly, the Wii U was a
Tokyo
whole fucking
wait,
Tokyo
no.
Mirage Sessions, the version
The
of
most
Warriors.
fun I had on the Wii U was playing the fucking game that came with it, which was that,
Nintendo
like,
Land is fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
Nintendo Land.
The
Nintendo
most fun
Land.
that I
It
had
has
with
its
the
But that
own
was
Wii
the only
playing-
game. That was like the only game they had. Like,
It has its own Wii Sports called Wii Sports Club, which nobody ever played.
do not
I
give a
love
fuck
that
I
game.
about Wii Sports. I'm sorry.
I only got the Wii U
Is that the one with the
because it had
bowling?
Smash 4 on
Yes.
it. That is
War-
literally the only reason. Period.
Wario-
And I played the fuck out of that game. Wait, no.
WarioWare had its
That
own-
and also I will say Pikmin 3 on a touchscreen feels like that and Pikmin 1 and 2, honestly, like the remasters, that is actually like the definitive version of like how you play Pikmin. I will say that.
No, a lot of games that have been ported to the Switch have lost functionality. Very famously, if you play New Super Mario Bros. U, that game used to have it that a fifth player could play on the gamepad and drop platforms and fuck with everyone. That's gone. If you ever play Tokyo Mirage Sessions, there was an entire cell phone mechanic that would show up on the fucking gamepad that was only there. That's also gone. Zombie U had all these unique elements that were only on the gamepad. There's so many things. So many
I
things.
came out on release.
Fuck everyone. Fuck
But also, I will say
Fuck
this.
you.
Anyways, keep going, please.
Fuck your life.
Shot.
Oh, shit.
Again?
I don't know if anybody remembers this. I feel like this is more of a thing like now.
I missed
than
my
it
mouth
might
with the
have been
soda.
before.
Shit.
And this is one of like the weirdest fucking things that the Gizmondo had for it. It's like how did they try to get people to play this game? They tried having like celebrities, like advertising.
Oh my god, I miss the early 2000s where like Paris Hilton and all these bitches were like, yeah, I love my game
PSP.
Hillary Duff.
Yeah.
Hillary Duff shows up. She's like, "Look at the Video Now player. Don't you want to buy
Look,
one?"
I can carry
That
my
is exactly
I
what
can
they said.
carry my GameCube like a purse.
Exactly what this fucking this is.
I loved it.
10,000% what this fucking is right here.
Good.
I'm gonna clip that as an audio sample later.
Oh fuck.
Justin Buttons.
So for the
Who the fuck is
Gizmondo,
Justin?
absolutely, they paid a shit ton of money for it's like, oh hey, there's a NASDAQ player or whatever the fuck driver that does stuff. They got fucking Pharrell and like a bunch of other like top tier music artists to like perform or at least be at some sort of like release party to try and like drum up buzz for the Gizmondo.
Drink.
You're killing me, Smalls.
She fucking died. And guess what happened?
Hmm.
Without games, without an actual audience
Uh-huh.
to go into the game, it just pretty much just fucking died. Unfortunately,
So sad.
the saddest thing is like, what was it that like made it ahead of its time? It had AR games, much like Pokemon Go. I have to say this: the whole model of like ads as a service. So it's like, hey, you watch ads and it's cheaper. That is honestly like bad or good. That is a groundbreaking thing to go into the industry with.
Mhm.
They fucked it up entirely because again, the entire console was a fucking dumpster fire. But hey, I'm gonna give the plus to them. Much like how Dreamcast had online play, but it took the Xbox to actually like capitalize on it, you know? Hey, we got our pluses, whatever. GPS heavy, the whole there's a big ass concept of like, hey, what if like
drink?
Give them a fucking
Oh,
game.
God.
Give them the gameplay, fucking Game Boy. And
Keep it
also
long.
now you don't have to worry about like people being into that. It's a weird thing. Around the same time, Gizmondo, they just spent all their fucking time on advertising. All of it. When they spent money getting this motherfucker to like sponsor all that shit, they also had an actual CEO. His name
Was he the one that was like on coke
awesome.
and everything?
Shut the
Oh,
Manuel, please. Did he tell you to shut the fuck up?
Manuel.
Manuel.
I love
He
you.
asked us like,
yes.
Manuel.
I just have one thing to ask you. With all my heart and all my love, can you please
Shining
shut
finger.
the fuck up?
God damn it! Why? Why have you not been on more of these pods? God damn it!
I'm gonna take a shot.
Fly the sky, tataku habatake. Ozora wa dokoma demo.
Did you hold the fuck?
Yume no tsukamo, subete wa omou mama ni I got a chance.
Jesus
That's
fucking
actually,
Christ.
believe it or not, I actually have a SD God Gundam in my computer case.
Oh my
He
god, that's
does.
so cool. Mermaid
What do you
Gundam
think
is my
this
favorite.
is? Oh god damn it!
That's so cute.
This right here. What do you think this fucking has been? The entire goddamn time.
What?
It's a Gundam.
Ah, it's God Gundam! Ah!
This is a fucking superior grade.
Dude,
The
when I
whole
was
fucking
in,
core
when I
and
was like in
everything.
elementary school, I had a Mermaid Gundam action figure. That was like my favorite bathtub toy.
By the way, A to J Connections now covers Gunpla
Gunpla?
shit. A to J Hobby. Go check
Oh
it
my
out.
god,
It's a
I
new.
love Gunpla. I have Rose Gundam. I haven't built him yet. But
We the home.
I have.
We the homies of
I have
Bandai Namco.
Eagle
So go check
Gundam.
it out.
I'm still fucking
hold on.
pissed about
No,
the
stop
fact
for
that
real. Stop for real.
Neo Mexico's Gundam, which is a
Tequila
I know,
Gundam?
right?
I'm
Tequila.
so fucking pissed.
It's so.
Give me the coolest fucking Gundam. Come
Yo,
on.
I want to take. Hold on. I want to
Like-
take a shot to Tequila Gundam. Hold
All
on a
right,
second.
a shot to Tequila Gundam.
To Tequila Gundam. I could. That's fucked up.
Listen,
I
the
mean,
thing is,
there's a whole bunch of
exact
fucked up
same
Gundams
shit
in there.
with One Piece and the fucking global world nobles. There's literally a motherfucker who just looks like the Tequila fucking Gundam.
Dude, when Neo, what was it? Was it Sweden that had
Wait,
Mermaid Gundam?
fucking Neo Denmark with the fucking windmills? Is that what you're talking
The
about?
windmills?
I
was like-
love Neo Denmark, but no, Neo.
Oh, you're talking about
Sweden, I think. They also had like a crab Gundam and a squid Gundam. It was like a final scene. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Because the thing is, it's like the only
Was it-
like Neo Europe Gundam that I explicitly remember, other than like the fucking, it might have even been Neo Holland with that, whichever one had the windmills,
Mhm.
is of course fucking Allenby.
Oh my God, Alan B!
Yes, yeah, Alan B. Is
I like
Allenby.
to call her Applebee's, but yeah.
Allenby is fucking 10,000% fucking waifu material.
Yes.
Like,
Why
I
did
know,
he choose
and he
Rain?
chose Rain.
Why?
No, I was upset.
Why? Rain just
And they
fucking
have-
cried the whole time.
And here's the thing. I'll even give it to Rain. Rain is alright. I'll give it.
Yeah,
she's
Rain-
not
Rain
bad.
is
But
okay.
the thing is, Allenby though.
Yeah,
Jesus
She was made
Christ.
for him.
not gonna lie.
She was made for him.
Did you see her gun? Remember that gun was
She was
holding
fucking.
her?
She was fucking handcrafted. Handcrafted for Domon.
The show's going to hell. Sorry.
Shout out to Allenby Max. God fucking damn Allenby.
Yeah, I felt bad. She was so, I had a crush on her when I watched. I was like,
Yes.
I still do. Fuck
And,
that.
And then they
got
even
the
have the
body
art,
Gundam,
like-
and Rain just uses like Domon's old busted shit. No,
I mean, honestly,
Yeah, she used-
again. I can't even like talk shit on Rain just because like she wasn't even a fucking Gundam pilot, but she was still able to use that shit.
Yeah.
But here's
Well, I
the
mean,
thing,
I
though.
guess if she's like doing like the technical shit on it all the time, I guess it makes sense that she'd be able.
But the
to...
thing is like, yo, having a love interest and you'll constantly like push each other to constantly,
Yeah, they're
like,
always
be
bickering.
better. There's there's something so innately fucking romantic about it.
Yes!
I don't know how the fuck to describe it.
Remember, she was just like, "I'm gonna make you jelly. I'm gonna go with Short's brooder."
But
He's
it's not
like,
even that. It's like,
"Word?"
it's not even like a jealousy.
Word?
It's like I'm gonna get better, but I'm gonna get better, and also like you're gonna see how I get better, and then you're gonna like analyze that and try to get better, and then like you push each other in a fucking feedback.
Yes,
It's the
that's-
most fucking
yes.
beautiful thing ever.
Yes. Oh my god, it should
Okay.
have been them. It should have been them.
Okay, for two things. One,
What?
take a drink and get started.
just
Come back
did.
on it. And two, if anyone,
Yo, this was great.
if anyone is watching on YouTube and you kept watching, you the fucking homie. You the fucking homie.
The
Keep
funny
going.
thing about
You're
the
the
whole
G Gundam
fucking
appreciator.
Gizmondo thing.
You the G Gundam.
Listen.
I mean, yeah,
fucking comment, like, all that shit if you want a whole goddamn G Gundam pod, because we will do that. But we
Let's
need
go.
the fucking feedback.
I'm down with it. I'm fucking down with it.
So it's like, oh hey, we're doing this Gizmondo device, proto smartphone that has gameplay, all that shit. That's where it's like, oh, we make games, all that shit, be good. Guess what? Doom runs on fucking everything. It runs on your fucking graphics calculator. It runs on your fucking fridge. It don't matter. It's kind of like a low grade thing. So when you back then in the mid 2000s try to lock up like, hey, make games for us, and this is like, hey, a commitment, it's not really impressive because you might have like 10 different fucking games your handheld cell phone that costs $300 to $400.
I don't know if they're still here. I don't know if they're still here. But I just see just was in the chat like 10 minutes ago. I haven't seen you in forever, bro. I just see that's Warren's like uncle or some shit.
Warren's uncle?
I just
yo, Daz, where the fuck is that?
I just see, didn't you just put the Chinese? You just put the Chinese flag.
The Chinese
flag. Oh my god!
He's calling you Chinese, Warren.
Because Manuel is over here as a shill.
I mean, this is me, Mr. Taco. I am.
What's up, Uncle Shalom? It's been a minute.
I think I have to watch this one carefully when I upload and censor some shit. Anyways, I'm gonna take a shot.
I mean, if we had ASMR stuff, we would probably just get more views. But in any case, In any case. Okay, so we have all this shit. Good. All that not working out great. The thing that is a Doom project, because it's like it's so fucking ambitious and it doesn't fucking work out. What wound up happening is that they wound up going bankrupt in 2005.
Oh God, just like the Dreamcast.
Not quite exactly like the Dreamcast. And the only reason I say that is because, as far as I know, within like my research, the Dreamcast didn't result in innumerable lawsuits related directly to their failure. Yeah. So here's the weird thing that winds up coming out as a result of, I don't know why the fuck this cut out my camera. Did my internet just cut out? It might have just cut out. Wait,
you're still here. You're still here.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, good. So here's the thing that I wound up finding out. Is that that picture that I sent y'all winds up being essentially the very progeniting moment that came out of like why this is even worth talking about. The Gizmodo itself, and I'm just gonna reset this shit. I don't know why this is going. Manuel, did you happen to see something akin to a news headline and/or feed for what I'm about to talk about?
I think so. Oh, that's the car crash. I just realized this. I forgot about that car crash. That was him. That was the coked out CEO.
Oh, that is exactly him.
A man after my own heart. Anyway.
So here is tacitly exactly what happened.
I forgot. That was the coked out CEO.
I didn't even intend to begin to talk about this. I just wanted to begin talking about like, hey, sometimes you can be too early and like times aren't adjusted to it, and that's okay. You can be wrong and fail, but like maybe the timing just wasn't right. That picture I showed, I don't even know if you saw did you see those like news feeds like live, Manuel?
I think I do remember when they happened, yeah.
Those things entirely just made me feel like I had no fucking idea about that when I just like happened to listen like, hey, I want to find out what happened to like these old ass things where it's like, hey, these are old ass tech. Like Billiam, who posts like these fucking like spy notebook things where it's like, I wish I had that because I could just write like flagrant ass shit and my parents wouldn't be able to read about it. That is exactly what I thought about with these kinds of things. This man wound up
getting sucked into the entire concept of making a mobile, basically an N-Gage, right? The device failed because, again, the apps just didn't work out because shitty leadership. Despite having specifically Pharrell and fucking Sting and a lot, well, not maybe not Sting, but like a lot of like major celebrities like paid to be at parties to try and promote the fucking Gizmondo. It did not work out. $300, etc. Blah blah blah. Maybe the price thing was like barrier. Ultimately, even beyond that, the thing that really wound up being a fucker upper is the fact that after the device failed, and then the entire company, that being the company that made Gizmondo games, all that shit, had to go bankrupt. The dude in charge of the Gizmondo tech, that being Mr. fucking Stefan over here, actually got into a fucking car wreck.
Wait, stop. I just realized,
just like the Disney CEOs.
I don't think you're showing your screen.
Oh yeah, I've been looking at Lane the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
He's probably been showing us shit for the past 10 minutes.
Oh
and
my
just
god,
didn't keep listening.
ladies! Remember when you asked me if I got a song stuck? You guys fucking got. Oh god, I'm gonna be listening to Gene Gundam opening both of them.
Yeah, I trust you forever.
Yes, that song is so fucking. Yeah! Oh god, dude, I was going. Actually, last month I was listening to that song so much.
Yeah, I actually just finished rewatching it for like the 5th time. Last month I think.
Man, it's been a while since I've watched it. Do you know that there's like I want to. Too bad they didn't have a master. Do they have a Master Asia manga?
What do you mean a Master Asia manga?
I know that's racist.
No,
it's pretty
Homeboy's
fucked
name
up.
is actually Master Asia.
Fucked up, Frederick.
No, fuck that. We're not doing that. I'm saving my
no,
man.
there is a
saving my
Master
homie.
Asia manga.
That's my brother. Fuck that.
That guy is a fucking.
But in any case.
But in any case. Welcome back.
Like got sucked into Gizmondo, blah blah blah. And this is around the time like the early 2000s and whatnot. He didn't apparently have anything to know about tech or whatever, but he just happened to be sucked into the company at the time. This company being the one that like produced the Gizmondo, which is supposed to be like N-Gage killer, the new fucking paradigm. You know what they didn't fucking find out? They didn't fucking find out about the exact reasons that this man wound up being brought up in headlines. This being that this right here. This is a $1 million fucking Ferrari. And he wound up the guy in charge of the project, right after it went debunk, wound up getting into a car crash where, effectively speaking, he was going so fucking fast that when he, like, wrecked, it literally split his car in half.
Jeez.
This is not an exaggeration. This shit actually split his car in fucking half.
Look at that officer. He's like, Jinkies. I don't know about
What
this.
happened
Oops.
here?
And it
Zoinks.
wasn't even.
Oh,
Yeah, he hit, and then the engine in the dude's car, the Gizmondo executive's car, fucking split and flew out of the actual goddamn car. And that is how serious it was.
Oh my god, the car guts.
Guess how the guy wound up?
How?
Guess.
is he unscathed? He's just like, yeah, I'm cool. I was on coke.
This is him.
Oh, he looks
That's
unscathed.
him. Right there. This
Oh, he's
motherfucker
cool.
looks like me after watching the fucking Goosebumps Chucky fucking episode.
Oh man, those were the days.
I know, right? This was the whole thing where it's like, oh man, holy shit.
if it was anybody else, and if it wasn't the fact that this was a car that was like 1 in like fucking like 10, there's like super specific and super luxurious, nobody probably would have even
Okay,
bothered.
but why is he dressed like fucking Zachary Binks though? Like,
This is a good question. It's a good question.
why is he dressed like a medieval peasant or like I don't know? Maybe
Yeah, he does look like a
And
medieval
he was
peasant.
driving like
He
that.
does.
And he
We
was
need to roll him around in
driving
dirt a
like
little
that.
bit more, though.
he's like clutching the Bible, like, oh my Lord in heaven.
So everybody, so like what happened when you're in the cops? Guess what? You get a car wreck, and then you go in, and you're like, "What the fuck is this motherfucker going through?"
Hold on, Pleiades. I don't wanna like be that person, but
You're always that person, you piece of shit. Keep going.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
You're pushing the hour mark.
Wow, well, hold up. Manuel over here is just like, oh, you're taking too long.
This man right here, the man in charge of
We did interrupt a
Gizmondo.
lot. We did interrupt.
we
a lot.
I thought this motherfucker was like, oh hey, he's just like a European executive, whatever.
Oh my god, you know what he looks like? He looks like that simulation human that was like designed to survive car crashes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's hilarious.
You know what I'm talking about?
That I don't, but that is immensely.
Hold on, let me.
You're making that up.
No, I'm not.
Here's the
Human
thing.
designed
This
to survive car crash. There, yes. Just Google
Wait, is it-
human
is he
designed to survive car crash.
human?
Hold on. I got this.
You got it.
Okay, let's see.
I don't have this.
Here.
You got it. You got it.
Oh god, this is so.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So
I've seen this, and I didn't know what this was. I seen it in memes.
Yeah, that's what he's from. For some, I don't know, there was like some article that's like, this is a human that was like physically designed to survive car crashes. Here's
Oh,
what
that shit! With
Yeah.
the fucking like, if you spend like 1,000,000 years as like a cubicle fucking drone or whatever the fuck. Yep.
There he is.
Anyway, Pleiades, let's get this show on the road. Let's wrap this
Exactly almost exactly like 1 year right after the Gizmondo fucking failed, and then it's just like had to like cancel all manufacturing and everything, and like Gizmondo had to like, as a subsidiary of Tiger Telemantics, because again, that is where this all came out of. This is not just like its own company. It came out of a parent company. They're like, oh hey, fuck, okay, we had to like pay out to our investors and whatnot. Funny thing is that it wound up coming out that because courts are like, hey, this company went bankrupt. Like within a fucking year. We need to figure out where Gizmondo spent all their money. Wound up being that these people like just sold each other shares as payment instead of actual money. So they basically inflated the actual share price because of like out of fucking nothing, just like monopoly money. And it is so fucking apt just in terms of like how like investment and like private party like things work right now that I just fucking love it. Didn't work. Company are like, oh damn, there's a lot of fuckery going on here. The same man who was like, oh hey, he got in a car wreck. 2 years earlier, he tried going to like this like 124-hour race marathon to try and like drum up like attention as advertising. Didn't fucking work because again, dude is like not a pro driver and everything. But what wound up coming out of all of these kinds of investigations is that this man right here somehow happened to be sourced from Europe, as it just so happens. And it just so happens that around the early 90s, well, actually, we'll go into like how they found out. So here's the thing. Found out a whole bunch of fuckery. Like, oh, hey, a lot of like fraud and whatever. Cool. It's not cool. But hey, we go into it. More lawsuits. Hey, guess what? Gizmondo doesn't pay people for shit. That's crazy.
Evil.
Wow.
Tiger Clements, again, this is not a one thing. This is like a multiple thing. This man right here, Carl Freer, was the one who drew in fucking Stefan into the entire company. And it is debatable whether he knew or not what he was getting into. This being because him and every single other person in the Gizmondo company has been like hit with a fucking lawsuit. Every single goddamn person. It turns out that exact person, Stefan, was this motherfucker right here. Was evidently he was born in the 1960s, and then he was actually known as Fat Steven, as like that's his like mafia name. During like within the Swedish mafia. I didn't know the Swedish mafia was a thing. I didn't know Sweden had a fucking mafia.
Sweden has all the money. Let's and I don't mean that as a weird.
Every country has a mafia.
Well, Sweden is a place you put your money when you want to hide it.
Sweden is the country that has Mermaid Gundam.
Fuck.
And
that's
keep going.
All right, that's actually really good.
Fun fact: if I did my earlier presentation, I would have talked about Sweden. But anyways, keep going.
So the entire thing that has like that winds up being with this thing is like, how the fuck does this
shit,
man...
that is Switzerland. I'm fucking drunk.
Nice, good job, you did it.
I'm racist.
You're not.
Yeah,
racist,
you are.
Fuck the Swedes.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, you can stop being Chinese.
Freer. This man, not that man. Dude in charge of all this shit. Who happened to suck in like fucking Stefan. Every single person involved in the company has been fucking fined. In 2005, this motherfucker was fined by Germany for canceling check payments. There is debate on whether it's like because, oh man, he just realized that this was fraudulent and that's why he canceled it instead of just because fuckery. There's so... It is an absolute fucking clusterfuck of Christmas lights trying to detangle all these things. It is like the European video game version of Tiger King is the best way that I could describe it. And it's not even like I intended to try to get into this. I just happened to go into watching what, like, when you have like auto playing like video essays.
Are you okay, Sylvie? You're like dying
Oh
over
shit,
there.
I'm sorry. I closed my eyes and I was going on a ride.
You were like making the tiniest like sounds.
I'm sorry. Please keep going. Please keep going.
Anyways.
Okay. So the whole thing is essentially just what winds up being shit just doesn't work out like how you plan a lot of times. You can try doing things and then spending a shit ton of money.
Remember when I said this would be a nice wham bam quick done show?
We had a good time.
I mean, that is true. That is true.
Also, I do have to say this: Tiger Telematics is not Tiger Electronics, so it's not those toys that you had as a kid. I did initially think that is exactly what that was.
Something to fight.
And the reason I say this is because it's tacitly different. The thing is, fucking whole lot of IP addresses, like fucking debates about like, hey, do we have like copyright for this or not? No. Yes, maybe slightly change it, but either way, it's fucked as a result. Fucking Stefan Eriksson, around like early, before he even got a hands of Gizmodo, before the dude was like, hey, we have business interest, whatever. Dude was like fucking selling. He was holding people up, putting knives to their neck, crazy ass shit. And then somehow, just by being able to move from continent to continent, he dodged a lot of that shit. And he wound up being executive of what is essentially like, if, I don't even know, maybe
an example would be like if Activision tried to make their own sort of like cell phone. That might be like the best way of trying to explain it.
You could get away with so much shit back then.
You really fucking could.
I wish I had lived back then. I would get away with shit too.
I really do actually feel like bad for people.
You did live back then.
About to go kill Manuel back
Oh
then.
my god, good idea, good idea, good idea, good idea.
Right here.
See you later, Manuel.
Stefan right here on the side, on the left.
Why does this guy look like he's about to lick this dude's little cheek?
Exactly. This is an actual car that the motherfucker like spent millions of dollars just to have the brand's name on the goddamn car as advertising, which means it doesn't matter.
Italian?
Wait, what?
Is he Italian?
No, he's
Gizmondo.
Swedish. Nice.
He's
Oh my god. Fake Italian. Fake and gay.
You made it sound like Gizmondo.
Gizmondo. Oh, it's me, Gizmondo. Mamma mia.
That's racist.
You can be racist against the Italians. It's okay.
What is it? They're like, because they're white. Then you're like,
Oh yeah, dude. Italians love to pretend that they're not white, but they're white. Stupid.
I mean,
Italians.
there's
you're
actually
not,
like
Pleiades, please wrap this up.
Zero huge aspect of
hold
that.
Hold on. Pleiades.
They think because they live near the sea and they get their little tan on that they're not white.
Pleiades,
this is a real thing.
Pleiades, please wrap this up.
Okay.
This is man, it's only 10.
No, you can't stop me. Italians, you're white. Shut the fuck up.
Please wrap this up.
Thanks. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Say it louder for everybody in the back.
Ariana Grande, you're white. Shut the fuck
up. Yo,
up.
listen, that's a whole other fucking. God damn it. If
you're right.
That and the whole fucking K-pop conversation. Oh my god.
Hold up. Hold up. This reminds me that Jay Park said that he was black. So bad. Okay, continue.
Okay, I got you. Right there.
We're wilding out.
Out of trying to make a fucking new era cell phone, it is entirely possible to be like, oh hey, somebody who has a vision, oh, I should put a lot of money in them. Sometimes, here's the thing: this man, Stefan Erickson, again, guy in charge of Gizmondo, also was notorious for selling a whole bunch of fucking cocaine.
Manuel, show
back
your
in this
face,
day.
you coward.
Literally, one of the homeboys' license plates back in the day basically translated to yayo, which is cocaine.
Oh, right, I knew that.
Shut up. Sylvia's like, I know yayo. Shut up.
Yeah.
My man is like, there's so many times that I've seen people hyped up on like, oh, this person is like the tech messiah. This person knows the way to the future, all this blah, 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 blah. There are so many motherfuckers who just happen to get into the industry just because they know somebody and they just happen to like, I don't know, scratch their back in the right way at the right time at that point. And it is completely possible that they are also a complete fucking fraud. Despite the fact that they might be saying all the things that you like hearing and that you support.
Yes,
which
like
means
Elon Musk.
Always take whatever it is.
Always. I want to be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony.
And live in harmony.
Oh, love!
I hate this. I hate and love this at the same time. I hate and love this at the same time. But the biggest point being,
oh my gosh,
this man himself, he got just by wrecking his fucking $1 million Ferrari, he busted open his own ass to make the police be like, oh shit, wait, where's this money coming in this company? They did a deep dive, fucking scraped every single thing. They pulled over his girlfriend and then scraped over every single fund that she had. Turns out all the like half the money they fucking had was from illegally imported cars, BMWs, etc., that just shouldn't have been had. Man, Stefan Erickson tries to flee the country in May of 2005. 2006, and then they wind up stopping him, and it is just the most insane amount of like, I don't understand how these things aren't public record, but it's kind of like it's really a testament of like, you get away with so much shit back then.
Wait a minute, Mystery Otaku, you like Elon Musk?
No, he's calling out Elon Musk.
Oh, Elon
like
Musk.
Elon.
Dude, I was about to clown on you so hard. You're lucky. You're lucky. Yeah, these guys
Elon
held
Musk.
me back. Oh shit.
Hot take. Hot take.
Pleiades, please wrap this up. I'm like dying here.
Why don't you just leave, homie?
What the fuck you're doing, but also having a good manager is a fucking miracle.
Manuel.
But in any case, the biggest thing that I have to say is just like, yo, you can have a shit ton of money and it doesn't mean shit. You can have everybody like up your ass, and the thing is, it's like you can spend money like hell, and that's exactly what happened with Gizmondo, is that they just spent money out their fucking ass.
Dude,
and
I
it just
do that.
burned everything.
I do that, and now I'm broke. But I'm still getting like Tales of Symphonia plushes, and I also bought like a meat backpack. It looks like a manga meat, like from One Piece, but it's a backpack. It's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
TLDR, Sylvia makes the big bucks.
Oh, I really don't. I don't. I make like $300 a month, and that's it.
Wait, hold on. We might have to have a long discussion after this.
Anyway, let's wrap this
up. The bigger thing just being like, here's the period. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna step into when you try to do something.
So true. So be careful what you buy on Buy-E.
And also sometimes be open to the opportunity that like the shit could be completely different, and maybe you have to make like a shift, and that's okay too.
I like how Mr. Toki's like, what's your point?
That was your point.
Yeah,
damn,
that's what it was.
Sass.
I just said it.
The sass.
I want everyone to know that if you watch this entire stream, you win a cookie. Email me and I will send you a cookie.
Wait, hold on. Why you make it sound like it's all bad?
It wasn't. But you wouldn't.
Oh damn! Look, that's Manuel. This Manuel. If Manuel was a car.
Incident? That's why. Oh my god, the rum in the middle. Wait, what is that? Whiskey? Never
mind. No, that's Jack.
Yeah,
Daniels.
That's Jack.
Somebody actually made the fucking
on JD
car. The whole goddamn. The exact Ferrari that got split open by the Gizmondo fucking CEO.
Oh damn! Mystery Otaku's dropping the shade. That was way too long a walk for less than a drop of water. Damn. Okay, but Mystery Otaku, what'd you think of my Symphonia presentation? Pretty baller, right?
Yeah, he was actually simping for Symphonia also. So.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Doesn't pair that for a drop of water. Oh come on, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, I'm fucked up. I'm not gonna plug anything. Let's just wrap the show.
I'm gonna plug something. If any of the 4 to 7 people watching felt like playing Symphonia, you better act on it. All right.
Yeah.
And then when you do, you better wait. Where's my microphone?
It's the funny thing. This car actually got.
It's gonna get echoey right now.
You better come talk to me after, because I'll talk to you all night about Symphonia.
How will they talk? Wait. How do you expect them to talk to you though?
At me on Twitter at Daikon Quest. DAIKONQUEST. Yeah, Daikon Quest on Twitter.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll put links.
I love Symphonia, and if you're like, Daikon, I'm like 2 decades late to the Symphonia fandom. Where do I get merchandise? I'll hook you up. I'll tell you where to go shop.
I'll be honest, that shit is kind of like, goddamn, that shit has to be really expensive. Also, that car that the homeboy fucked up got repurposed and fixed, and also got resold.
Now has value.
How much coke is in it? Anyway,
he actually wound up like part of the thing that he had magazines of like ammo in the fucking car, and it wound up coming out as like, hey, why do you have this ammo in this car? Apparently, he thought that he was part of some sort of like anti-terrorist group.
Oh, he really thought.
He was just trying to help some sort of like old folks home.
The funny thing is,
he was the crazy motherfucker, is what it was.
the funny thing is about. By the way, are you done? So I can have some closing words. I mean, we'll go full circle closing words, but it's funny because a few minutes ago, Mr. Taka was all like, and I'm not gonna lie, he has a point. But earlier he's like, "This is why no one watches anymore." and I wait, hold on, it gets better. So I ignored it, and I was just like, "I don't care, we're having fun." And then Sylvia had like a self clown on us a second ago, where she's all like, "If the 4 to 7 people watching."
That's what
So yeah,
You know
I
what?
know.
Better than no people watching. I got people on I got friends on Twitch that'll stream to an audience of 1 all day.
Yeah, I mean,
this is my mutuals as far as
there was a meme what we used to share. I used to share all the time. It's that one. This is one dude. He's all like, "It's like my girlfriend left me because she left a note. She's like, I'm tired of you like choosing your stream to like no viewers or whatever." And he's all like, "Press F for the chat, boys," but no one's there. And he just presses F himself. That's us. Press F for the chat, boys.
I mean, honestly, the fact that like DTR gets any views is like
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm shocking. None of you are hot titty VTuber GFs.
Yeah, no. The funny part about DTR is that that's only guys, and like we never had a girl on that show, but it's been doing relative numbers lately. And
our dynamic's actually pretty okay.
Remember the last episode?
I seriously need to know why the fuck have you been on more pods?
I've asked her several times.
My life and not
I've asked her several
dealing with
times.
manual shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that 10,000%.
So I want everyone to know
I could be playing a nice video game and eating a pizza, or I could be dealing with manual. Which do I choose?
This is fair. This is fair. Anyway, shout out to support us on Patreon if you want us to do more of this. I can't help but laugh at that. Please give us
Dude,
money.
I fucking hate talking to Manuel over text. It's the most frustrating shit in the world.
Oh yeah, tell me.
This is why I'm like, God damn it, I need more people in these fucking vocal chats.
Would you prefer if I called you? Because one of my favorite things, I don't do it to you because I think I did do it to you one time. And I think you like soft blocked me for a while.
What I did?
Yes.
I know.
The Animal Crossing thing, is that what this came out of?
You? Oh no, that's Cat, you racist fuck.
Yeah, that's wow, what? Oh, you see my red hair and you think I'm Cat?
You don't even show up on camera.
You think people with red hair all look the same?
I don't even know you have red hair.
It's in my icon, bro.
That's a fucking character. I have like 5 different commissions.
It's me. Hello.
And they have like me with horns.
Anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Peace out. Love you all.
Night.
Sylvia, thank you for being on.
So
2 more episodes left. 2 more episodes.
Yeah, don't ever
DTL will never die.
I don't care what the fuck Manuel says. I'm not going to explain further than that.
Amen.
Peace out.
However.
Deuces, yo.
Amen.